If you'd like to do it, go for it.
Sure. Let me
And
just
you
open
okay?
up the note.
Although you did no sell my pun on on the name of last session's on last session's name. I was a little disappointed.
Full disclosure, guys, I have another dog staying with me at the moment, so let me know if it gets noisy on my end. He's been crying a little bit. I'm looking after him for a friend, and he's doing a lot better this morning, but he was quite noisy in my game last night, so I'm doing my
Oh,
best to mute in between.
mm.
They
Glad he's
aim to
feeling better.
misbehave. Yeah, okay. Awesome. All right, so we resumed last session, session 40, holy smokes. Resumed last session at the Jungle Village. They were friendly towards you, but you were watched closely, and you were surrounded by people coming forward to see you. You seemed to be different from them, and they were quite interested in your appearance. Adriel goes full Gorm, which doesn't seem to have much of an impact here, unlike everywhere else you've gone. Um, Lunara is trying to avoid people. Magnus is in guard dog mode, and notices that some of the reaching out seems to be people pilfering items. Um, and he had a diamond stolen from him, an expensive diamond. Oh, I think that was Wade that had the
Yes, it was.
diamond
Yeah,
stolen
yeah.
from
Wait.
him. Yes. Um, Lunara spots a lot of symbols around the area, suggesting that people revere Mask, the deity of theft. Magnus notices a lot of thieves can't signs, and in their language, and has also noticed that they speak a hybrid of thieves can't and common. In a really weird way. They don't seem to use it to hide the fact that they're thieves, which is kind of what the language was meant for, but they're more, it's just their speech. They just call it the underlanguage, and they just assume everyone talks it. You get shown around the village a little, taking you went to the dais of reception, um, and you basically, and he told you the story of the guiders and the mad dogs, and you learned see number one. Your notes are so funny. And you learn that their society runs entirely on theft, payment, trade, and bartering are pretty much alien concepts to them. Um, so Wei gets Sardok to steely back his diamond. Um, Lunara has quotes checking out around the outside of the village when she spots a couple of things. First of all, a pillar, and then also a couple of people who you later learn are some of those mad dogs. Um, the You guys head on over to the pillar. You learn it's a monolith. It has some inscriptions on it. And you basically learned a little bit more about the history of the people here. And then you guys get approached by the Mad Dogs, who basically you talk to them and you get invited back to their village. And their village is a little bit different from the Steely village or the Gilders village. These guys are more of a militaristic group. They have a different side of the prophecy, and you learn that the two factions are not exactly on full blown out war, but definitely they are hostile to one another. The Mad Dogs um, tend to. Oh,
Sorry.
what's going on now? I can't hear you. Who was that just spoke? Was that
No, it
you again?
was my phone. Sorry.
Oh, it was your phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, my volume's all. I've had problems with my speakers. That's why I'm all like paranoid about it. Um, yeah. So you learn that the Mad Dogs basically they stone the Steelies, and it's not great. You do learn about the Holy Three, Grunt, Your Sign, and Maduara, um,
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
uh, which Adriel loves. And you agree to for the you get the two factions together. You get a ceasefire agreed upon, and you're going to basically open the 1,000 windows of the 1,000 doors and go inside the building. And so, in honor of this event, they've kind of agreed to hold off. And you guys go to the reception dais. All is pretty good. This is the next day. And there is a ritual. The doors do open and the windows open, and you are permitted to go inside. You head into a strange long entrance hall that has these steel glass windows, and there's blue fire that sort of like blazes through them. And you arrive at a big set of double doors. Pushing open the doors, you find yourselves in a very strange room indeed. Oh, you're still on that page. I didn't even bring you back to the splash. Well, there you go. It is a there's like a disc at the center, and then there's these 4 pathways, pardon me, that go up to it. There are these doors that you've sort of all opened. The more windows, pardon me, and then there's also doors that they just kind of lead out to this blue flame. And then there's this pit of fire down beneath, and there is a clockwork phoenix. And that was where we saved game, as the clockwork phoenix came to life and attacked you.
Wait, did it?
Well, it came to life. It like spread its wings, attacking.
came to life and spread its
was not
wings.
Yet discussed.
And was going to attack you.
Can I move?
Nope, you're stuck where you are.
Oh.
Yes, I've also gone through all of those notes and linked the VODs for every session to each one's notes, where I could. Unfortunately, there's one session that got away. It seems like the VOD got corrupted or something happened to it, but every other session is linked.
Oh, that's awesome, Nick. I love watching those VODs while I prepare.
It might also be worth later on putting them in a playlist, Seb, on YouTube. So
Oh yeah, I was
sure
gonna.
we'll go.
Yeah, plan on putting them together at some point.
Yeah.
In all your free time.
Thanks for the reminder.
I say, if you want, I can do it. I'll go through and do it. I've got plenty of time to do this sort of shit. So.
Okay.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm having some technical issues here. Let's get initiative rolled at least while I get myself sorted.
Woohoo! Finally, a high initiative roll.
Yeah, 2 1s out the bat.
Hey, it's out of the way with.
Initiative. 3. Oh, yay, we're good. We're good. Normality is restored. That cleric initiative of 0. Oh, I know that feel.
I get pretty used to it playing Magnus. He's big,
yeah.
big and lumbering.
I'm playing a cleric in one of my other games, and yeah, always low in the initiative order. Always have a nap before it's my turn.
So this thing is pretty big. Does it look tough? Like it's gonna be hard to defeat?
Well, it's pretty big. It's not as big as a real life phoenix, which are gargantuan. So there's that.
Okay.
It is clockwork. And give me a perception roll. Nice.
Hey.
I'm just doing great today.
You are. So you doubt that it can do the Phoenix ability of like turning into fire. But its talons have been sharpened into razors, as has its beak. So you think if you get hit by it, it is going to hurt like hell.
Okay.
You do also notice a little bit of in its beak. It's got a little like nozzle when it opens its mouth to like make like a phoenixy shriek. You do see a little nozzle that could be a spot where fire could come out.
Yep.
It's very definitely like non-organic.
Yes.
Correct. Good. Okay. Yep. That's my plan sorted then. Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna use shatter on it.
Oh, you guys and your spells. Right, battle music. Battle music. And combat tracker.
Battle music. Oh, there it is.
The API is broken.
I hear it.
I'll get that going. The music's going, the API is broken, but I will get that going in a second. So the Phoenix comes up into the air. I think it's gonna start attacking Wei, who is the one who triggered this by stepping onto the platform. And so Wei, it comes at you with its razor talons first. Its wings stretch out, and it just tries to slash a foot down upon you. 18 to hit.
Yeah. Damn
Okay.
it, 30 plus 13.
So you're gonna take 19 points of slashing damage.
All right, well, I'm gonna redirect that.
Sure.
How do I play this game again?
D10 plus your dex mod.
Alright.
Okay.
20 plus my dex is 5 plus 10 plus 15. And I have to be
15.
25.
Okay, got a good chance.
Ooh, so close.
It was only 19 you had to beat.
But I will deflect 24 damage.
Nice. So you don't take any damage from that because it was only 19. Well done.
Yeah.
Wait, you rolled the 2D. Oh, was that from the crit?
That was from
Yeah.
the crit. The 6 was from the crit.
Oh, all right. Then I'm gonna spend a Q point to redirect that bitch. Back to it.
Okay.
You
Oh,
have
right.
to.
That brings it over.
Yeah, you have to roll a dex save. My dex save
Oh,
is
wait.
for
Is that only it's a melee attack as well. Nice. Okay.
yes. If we ever get to level 13, it'll be every damage type.
Nice. Okay. Dex save. 19.
You mother. Okay. Okay. So no damage.
Okay, and then it is no
But I'm just-
damage at least. Awesome. And it is now going to come at you with its beak.
Okay. That'll hit.
18 hit.
Can't be worse than the wings.
And so it sprays out fire.
Plus plus 13.
Oh yeah, the hard.
Right, all right.
It sprays out fire damage at you with its beak. It kind of grabs you, and then that nozzle in the back of its throat spews fire on you.
Like a torch.
Like a torch. And then it flies away, and it does have the thing where it flies past you. It has flyby, basically.
Okay.
So it is going to fly over here, I think. And I'm going to say that it's up 10 feet. Oh, which there's a thing for, and I'll figure that out in a minute. And that will end its turn.
I believe if you right-click on it, you can tell it there's a thing for like altitude.
Right. Okay, that's where it is. I remembered it was somewhere. There's custom hit dice book layer. Set flight
I
height.
can't
Got
remember
it.
exactly. Yeah, like I said, I can't see it from not being admin, but
Awesome. Okay, and that is the Phoenix's turn over. Adriel, you are up while I try to fix this API.
All right. So I will, cast Shatter at a higher level.
Ooh.
So I'm just
Big
going to
enough,
go all
big
out and try to do a level 5. Shatter. And since, that's it. And since it is metal, it has disadvantage.
Right. Awesome. Okay, so here's its con save.
I'm going to use...
Oh, and it fails because of the disadvantage. Nice.
Oh, thank God.
very nice.
So 33
That's
damage.
33, right?
Yep.
Nice.
My-
Yeah, you're describe what happens.
No, yeah, it just I don't even know how the it's a thunder. So yeah, it just this booming little spark ignites next to it, giving out that thunder damage. And
Awesome.
it just rings through its metal. I'm gonna use my tempestuous magic and teleport 10 feet, 5 to 10, and then use my remaining movement. 10, 15. Get over here. Getting away from it. And then I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points and do a lightning spark at it and see how lightning affects it.
Okay.
Lightning spark. 16.
Yeah, 16 will no, 16 will miss the
Ooh.
creature.
All right. Yeah, so it flies over its head, and I will end my turn.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah,
And
I'll
Wei,
take
you
the.
are up.
You got to roll for fire damage. I'm a fire.
Oh, yes, you are. Thank you for the reminder. 1d10. 5.
This song always makes me laugh.
This song?
Yeah, it's like, oh, like she gets all into it. I like it.
All right, you little shit. I'm flying with it. I take off.
Note to self: stop giving the monk winged boots.
Oh man.
I forgot to show you guys the picture again. This is a reminder of what this thing looks like.
That's pretty big.
Did that
I like
pop up
that
for
it's
you guys?
basically,
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I like that's on roller skates. It's a good touch.
Roller skates.
Okay. You know what's happening.
Yep. The old
That's a
1-2.
miss.
There is.
That'll be a hit.
It will.
You know what's coming after that on a hit.
Mhm. 10 points damage, and he's up in his con save right now.
14 is the matching number.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is stunned.
he's stunned, so it stops flying. Oh, can it be stunned? It's clockwork. Hang on.
I jammed the
yeah.
gears in its brain.
You did.
Wait, can it actually?
Yeah, it looks like. Hang on.
Just look over that character sheet because I don't mind if it can't be.
Mm.
But that status block. I mean,
This was a creature that I had to make. And I didn't import in the construct things. So I'm just checking what constructs have.
constructs. List.
Uh,
List. I'll check listing.
Here we go.
You think like a clockwork dragon would be
Yeah.
sort of like
something like that.
similar. Condition immunities. No stun. I do
Yeah,
not
I'm
see
not
stun.
seeing any stun on this one either. Yep, no, it's it will take the stun. Milo,
Which-
enough. Sorry.
I jammed the gears in its head, wherever
You
the
did.
central processing unit is.
So in Pathfinder, they are immune to stun, but obviously this isn't Pathfinder, so
What a wonderful
Yeah,
thing
I
we're
think
not
it
playing
used
that
to be in
system then.
yeah,
Five.
isn't it just? Isn't it just?
So the creature, it takes the 10 points of damage as you hit it, and you just hear the gears kind of like jam up, and it falls. And Milo, enough. Sorry, the dogs are now trying to play around me, but they're both giant, so it's not
Giant
okay.
puppy syndrome.
It falls through into the pit of fire. And you do hear a thudding noise. I'm gonna roll some damage here. As it takes some damage from being prone. And you guys can't see it anymore. as it's down in a pit of fire. Way, anything else you would like to do?
Yeah. So, God forbid it comes back up on fire. I'm gonna come back over here. Land, because I enjoy having the ground beneath my feet. And I'm going to spend a key point, or a focused point, to patient defense to get myself some extra hit points.
Nice.
I already spent my action to douse myself. I already spent my action to attack, so I can't douse myself right now. The hell is my martial arts die again? 2d8. That's it for me.
Okay. Good round.
Okay. Lenara is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over there.
Wait, where did
and
it go?
then into the fire. It
Oh,
fell.
sorry, I missed that.
And then take the dash action to go over here. That will have to be my turn.
Okay.
I'm going to move a little closer to Wei, and I will channel my divinity for the Twilight Sanctuary. And at the end of your turn, Wei, you can get 5. Oh, sorry, 5 plus my cleric level. What is that?
10, so 15.
8.
Wait, no, you're not full.
So it's 13. You can get 13 temporary hit points, and I'm going to give myself 13 temporary hit points. And that's going to end my turn.
All right, nice. That'll get me through the next bit of fire damage.
Okay, that brings us to Adriel.
Oh, I don't see anything. So,
So it fell into this pit of fire,
yeah.
but you can't see it because it's a pit of fire.
And
Yeah.
it can go underneath these walkways, or are those straight down? Like, are these
Oh, that's a good
bridges?
question. They are bridges. They do not go straight down, so it could
Oh.
move.
And come up somewhere
Around.
else. Okay. Oh boy. I'm going to move, I guess, a little closer. No, I'll move here. And I'm going to prepare lightning bolt. So when it comes up, I'll shoot at it. Lightning
Okay.
bolt is 100 feet, yeah, so I should be fine. I'm just trying to put myself in a position where I can get it without hitting anyone else. Okay. So yeah, I'll prepare lightning bolt.
Okay.
Lightning bolt. Oops, I put the wrong one. Lightning bolt. All right, yeah, I'll just get it ready when it comes. Okay, that's it.
Sounds good.
And turn.
All right, Wei.
Yeah, is it my turn again?
It's your
That's
turn
fast.
again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm on fire, so roll that damage real quick.
I scream
Oh,
out,
yeah,
put
sorry,
yourself
thank you.
out.
I am going to stop patting myself down, and thank God for that patient defense. I'll yell back, "What you think I'm bloody doing?" I don't have much on to begin with, so yeah, it's licking my skin.
Ooh.
I will use that action to pat myself out. I don't have anything for a bonus action. Actually, I'll ask Magnus very quickly. Do you want to go anywhere? Like, into the corner somewhere. Or the stage.
Nah, I'm good here, I think.
Right in the middle, you and I?
Yep.
Alright.
I'd rather
Nice.
go for me than go for any of the squishy people.
Alright, so I'm gonna stay right there. Action. Pat myself out. Nothing to do with my bonus action. And I'm gonna take my temporary hit points, and that's it.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Lunara will prepare Eldritch Blast for when it shows back up again.
Okay,
I have nothing else
action
for me to
ready.
do.
Magnus?
Oh boy, back to me already.
Mm.
I know. It goes a lot quicker when the bad guy doesn't get a turn.
Apparently,
Mhm.
I am going to prepare Ray of Frost as my action for when I see the thing come up out of the fire.
Alrighty.
Ah, screw it. I'm gonna actually bonus action cast Spiritual Weapon. No point sitting on it.
Mm.
So get that thing, and yeah, it'll be
Excuse me.
Okay, the Phoenix
Yay.
comes flying out of the fire,
And I zap it.
unharmed, thank goodness,
Mhm.
but angry, and just flies up and flies.
Before it does that,
and
I shoot it with my
oh
lightning
yeah,
bolt.
and then everybody
we
gets
all have-
their ready to action. I'm sorry, I'm very distracted by these dogs that are like play fighting around me, and I'm doing my best to focus, but I will probably drop the ball multiple times during this combat. I'm being
fine.
like pummeled on either side.
It's okay.
Okay, so yeah, let's go in initiative order for ready to actions then. So Adriel, you've got your lightning bolt,
Yep.
which you've already rolled for me. Awesome. Dex
Phew.
fails.
Yeah.
34 points of lightning, and he takes the full lightning damage.
Zap it. It's arcing all over its metal.
Yeah, it just like it sort of like zaps it. You see like its wings stutter in its flight as it goes. Who's next? Way, you didn't have a
Did
ready to
not.
action, did you?
I
But
did not.
Lunar,
I used my
Lunar
action.
did.
Yep. Blast. And, oh, fuck's sake. Blast and blast.
Nice. Both of those hit.
So we'll have 15 points of damage and an additional 11 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice. That hurt.
Good.
You can't see the aura
Okay.
because it's almost the same color as the fire, but it's like yellowy orange.
Okay.
And Magnus.
Yes, it's going to be the Ray of Frost. Give me 1 second here. And when you get a chance, could you drag out a spiritual weapon for me? I went looking for one, but I couldn't find it.
Good shot.
Oof. Good hit.
Shit.
Damn.
Oh,
I
nice.
just need to- Just need to
You
check
guys
something
are
real
wrecking this
Yeah,
thing.
no. Like,
All right.
I just need to double check, but I think I'm gonna also add a D8 to that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I just want to make sure I didn't have to do it on my turn, but it doesn't look like that's the
Increase damage
case.
from
Nope.
unconscious when
It just
anyone-
says when you do
Nice.
damage.
So would it be 2D8 then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
because
it was
the
a crit.
crit.
Yeah.
Wow, terrible. There you go.
8 damage is 8 damage.
Yep.
Good shit.
Okay. So now the Phoenix finally gets to go. Oh no.
I don't regret stunning it now.
No.
No, that was a really good choice. You know what? It's coming for you, Way.
Me? Okay, this is racially motivated.
It's stunningly motivated. Okay, raise your talons first.
Yeah.
31 for 14 slashing.
Yeah. You know, it's use my reaction to drop that.
Okay.
With a minimum.
Oh,
All right.
just did it.
Do another key point. Deck save, please. See if I can redirect it. God damn, I wish I had a plus 13.
Mhm.
It's not doing my Phoenix much good. So you can't redirect it, right? Because you didn't roll high enough?
No, I can. I reduced to 0.
Oh,
You did 14.
right, okay.
I have a
so
minimum of 16.
I did my dex, right?
Oh my goodness. All right, you do your thing. You can bake me now.
All right, and it's beak attack.
That's a miss.
Probably for the best, and it's gonna keep flying. Over here, I think. Goes
It has
there.
that flyby thing, right? No opportunity
Yeah, it
attacks.
does. Yeah.
Alright. Just making sure.
Oh, sorry, that'll end its turn. Adriel.
Okay. Where is it? Way up there. All right. So lightning bolt seemed to work good last time, so I'm gonna do it again.
All right.
I'm gonna come over here and just shoot a lightning bolt.
That's his deck save.
Ooh,
Ooh.
nice.
So his save for 15.
Yeah. It looks like it's breaking apart, so I'm not gonna do anything else.
Yeah, I might be able to finish it.
All right, have a go.
Alright. Chasing the bloody bird. That's a 20.
Yep.
I don't hit.
Does it? Sorry to cut you off. Does it talk at all or anything, or like?
No, it makes
No?
squawking noises.
Okay, so it doesn't seem like we can talk to it. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't seem intelligent.
All right.
The second one is gonna miss.
Hit, just making sure. Flurry of blows 3 times.
All right.
15 will
Miss.
miss. 27 will hit. And I'll just roll the last attack. 18, I think that hits, right?
Will hit.
So 2 hits. 8 and 6. 14 total.
I kill it.
I just uppercut its head off.
Awesome.
Oh, how tall is the ceiling?
It is quite high. It's
All right, never
yeah.
mind. I thought it'd be cool and like have it embed, wedge itself into the ceiling.
Oh,
Never mind. I'll just-
it's
It just pops
pretty
off
high
and falls
quality.
into the lava.
awesome. Yeah, it falls into the fire below, and that is the end of that.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, it's real noisy. It's real noisy on my block right now. Everybody wants to do something. Everybody's dying and doing construction, bombing it down the street.
All at the same time.
No, I'm serious. It's all at the same time.
Mm.
Welcome to New York.
Yeah.
I've been. I know.
We're out of initiative, right? Sorry, I was moving my character.
yes.
Okay.
We are. Yes,
Uh,
I am.
Adriel
Is it-
says, "That's unfortunate. It was such a beautiful creation."
Yeah, that was a shame.
Well, you're more than welcome to put it back together. Although you're missing you're going to be missing an head.
Yeah.
As I look down below, as it sinks down like Gollum.
Or
I
like
thought you were gonna
a,
say like the Terminator.
I was imagining the Terminator, like it falls into the fire, and then then like you see like one clawed thumb up as it sinks in. No, just me. with the Terminator
Oh,
memories?
I was
Yes,
like,
we know the. Okay, Nick, we've seen the Terminator.
Okay, cool.
It came out in our country.
I was just picturing like
Good.
because it's the head, so the head lands, and you slowly watch the fire start blazing through the eye sockets on it.
It's Doom. It's Doom that does that.
Oh yes, it is. All right, everybody, gather up real quick, and I'll give everybody 13 temporary hit points.
Oh yes, I could definitely do with some temporary points.
Already do I lose them? I could just keep them
I think you just keep them.
until the spell ends, right? Or was that an hour? or so?
Until your next rest, I think.
Yeah.
Temporary hit points stay until you rest.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'll wait by. I assume we're coming up here.
I
room.
guess so.
I already have the hit points.
All right, so let's
Okay.
mosey on through there, I
So
guess.
13.
13 temporary hit points.
Okay, so as you guys are sort of healing yourself once the phoenix dies, something happens. Um, the the central platform here, that disc that you can see, uh, I it's not it there's a disc that comes down from the ceiling that just sits above it as the disc that the Phoenix was on sort of opens up and reveals a hole.
Uh,
I don't know if I'm explaining this well, but it kind of looks like basically think like elevator shaft and floating platform.
I think maybe this way is the room.
Well,
Seems so.
I guess, yeah.
Anybody know how to function that disc? Can we just ride the disc down, or do we have to jump down the
It seems
possibly endless
automated.
chasm again?
Hmm.
It just turned on, so maybe it'll just bring us down once we step on it.
Yeah, let's all get on it then and see what happens, I guess.
Adriel being very trusting right now for some reason.
you said it's like an elevated dais type thing.
Yes.
Okay. I was about to say another slip and slide. Oh boy.
You never know, it could turn into a slip and slide halfway.
Is it going down? Is that a magic word?
I'll jump up and down.
Once you're all on it, it starts to just very slowly and very gently descend downwards. It's not jarring. It's quite like pleasant, I guess would be the best way to describe it. It's yeah, it's a nice sort of gentle ride. The walls, you go down past, you see more of the steel glass and more of these blue and orange flames. And you seem to be descending through that fire area. And you keep going for a while longer, and it gets darker and darker and darker. And I ask you guys for a 30-second pause right here. I need to fill up my coffee, and I just need to do one thing, and then we'll get going. So just take like a 2-minuter, and I will be right back.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
There should be elevator music. That'd be great.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
Just stood on a bunch of dog toys. Oh, my achy feet.
Oh. Oh no.
It's chaos here this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, Chang's just grabbing himself some food, so we'll just wait for him to get back. Yeah, the dog I'm looking after, it's my friend's dog, and he gets along really well with Milo, so this is like a test run because I'm probably going to take him while they go away on vacation this summer. And they're gone for like a week and a half, so we thought, oh, we'll do a night. They're visiting their daughter in Smithers. And so I'll take him and we'll just like have a practice run, see how it goes. And it's going really, really well. But I have a very small house, and Milo is a very big dog, and Kuma is a very big dog, and they like fill up every room they're in. So I'm just like, and they're Kuma's still at that like weird phase where like he'll follow me around everywhere, like he's not settled enough to just let me walk out of a room. So and then of course because he's going, Milo's going, so everywhere I go I've got like these two giant dogs underfoot. But he's doing well. I think he's settling in nicely.
Good.
So yeah.
Good to hear.
So I was going to take them on a walk this morning before our game, because I usually take Milo out just for like a quick like 15-minute walk before the game. And they were having so much fun playing, I just left them because they've been like playing in the yard. Oh, and they're at it again behind my chair. And my chair has wheels, so every once in a while I go flying. Oh dear.
Fun stuff. Amazing.
Oh, coffee good. Had like the craziest week at work right now, and I'm so glad I don't have to go back there today.
Yeah, just as well.
Something about summertime just like brings out all the nutters.
Fun.
It's I'm friends with all the front counter staff, and so they come and they tell me whenever something really crazy happens out front. And they've had like, oh man, they had this one man who just so all the 3 front counter staff are all female, as is the office manager. And they had this one guy who just like wanted to talk to a man.
Yeah. Oh.
Like he just would not listen to anything any of them said. He wanted to talk to a man. And all of the police officers were out. And oh, he was demanding to speak with the police. So Gravir comes out. So Gravir's he works in the back with me, but they were like, "Can you just go talk to him? Let's just like get this sorted. He's not listening to us." And so
Yeah.
Gravir is great, but he's new. He's only been at the detachment for like 6 months, so there's a lot of stuff that he's still learning.
Yeah.
And so he goes up to front counter, and this guy like he's like, "Finally," and he like asks Gravir the question, and Gravir like turns to the office manager and says like, "What do I tell him?" And like he stood right there, and she tells him what
Yeah.
to say, and he turns and says it back to the guy, and he was like so mad. But Guru was like, "Look," he's like, "Why are you asking her?" He's like, "Well, I don't know the answer," and she does. Because she's got like 20-something years in the RCMP, like she knows
Yeah.
everything.
Knows what she's done. Yeah.
And he's like, she's got more experience than me. I asked her because I didn't know. I want to talk
Yeah.
to a police officer right now. So we went and got a female police officer.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah. Could you share the picture of the Phoenix again, please? By the way, when you get the chance.
Yeah.
I want to put that in the. I'll put that in the notes. Oh.
Hang on, I'm gonna get myself over there.
Or yeah, or send it in the Discord or whatever works. Ah, there we go. Cool. Copy image.
Does that work
Let's
for
see
you?
if that works. Let's
You
see.
should be able to right click on it and pick it up from there.
Yeah. Paste. No, it is not letting me copy the image. See if I can download the image. Save image as. Hey, there we go. Phoenix. Iron Phoenix. Oh, it has actually copied in now. Stupid thing. Make big. Job done. Yeah.
Nice.
I started using Obsidian for like campaign note stuff. And it's
Oh, yeah,
really
yeah.
good for the amount of plugin stuff it has. But it's being able to like sync it between multiple devices is a subscription extra. And that's like $15 a month for a
I
subscription
know
to
it's
be able to do that.
expensive, right?
Yeah, well, like it's a great program, but I'm not paying that much just to be able to sync stuff. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Whereas I've got an Office subscription. This comes included. Why would I not?
Yeah.
It's just such a shame. I'd love to be able to use Obsidian for everything.
I know. I've got
Just
a
the sheer amount of plugins.
I started with one Obsidian Portal one for one of my campaigns because we've been playing in the same world, which normally like it's like normally in my games like we pick a new campaign and we play it, but like
Yeah.
we've been consistent in the world, and so while we've played new campaigns, it's all set in the same place. So we
Sure, so it's
did.
worth having kind of a wiki for it. Yeah.
Yeah, because we've got like a lot of like our old characters are still exist, and we switched DMs in that campaign as well. So I DM'd the first one, and then Ryan, the other mod on the server, he DM'd the second one, and then Max is DMing the third one right now. And so like we've got NPCs, we've got characters, we've got sort of like a history of what happened. We played Rise of Tiamat first.
Oh yeah.
And Tiamat rose.
Oh wow, okay.
And then we did Descent into Avernus.
Yeah.
And basically put her back.
Yeah.
As like he like kind of like homebrewed it, and we like and
That's cool.
So anyway, yeah, so we've sort of like everything's kind of built together, and so I'd love to have like a wiki for it. And I started
World
one on
Anvil.
an Obsidian Portal. World Anvil.
World Anvil might be your friend for that. That's specifically made to be free and to do wikis like that for games. And you can like I'm pretty sure you can control who has access to it and can edit and so on. And
that is
that's
a great
probably
idea.
your best friend.
I kind
I
of.
know I had found years ago a writer's. What was it called? The Hive, Beehive, or something. And it was specifically
Mhm.
made for writers creating a world and NPCs, but it was kind of like
Yeah.
ideal for D&D.
Yeah.
But I haven't used it in years. But World Invul, that's a really good idea. Back and stuffing my face.
I
Awesome.
wanted to do a wiki too. I was using Wiki.js. to
You
do
which one were you using?
Wiki.js.
I don't know that one.
I like it. It's nice. The interface and how it looks.
Cool. I will look into that one too. Thanks. Okay, being as Chang is back, we will get going here. Can you guys get out from under the now? They're both trying to be under the desk. One of them doesn't fit under the desk. Never mind both of them. Okay. So you descend on this disc, going downwards, and you pass through all the fire. You sort of descend, and it gets darker and darker. And even those of you with dark vision find that it's getting darker and darker. Not so much because you can't see, but because there's nothing to see.
Ooh.
Ha.
There is just nothing around you. And the disc, you're not sure if you're even on the disc anymore. You're not sure if the disc is moving anymore. You're just here.
Are we in a void?
I feel like we've fallen at the walk the path straight and narrow, do not waver or falter bits of the inscription. Seems like a void to me. Do we still have like the feeling of motion, or
Roll me a perception check, please.
okay? Where's perception? There we go. Rolling.
You don't feel movement anymore.
Okay.
You don't really feel the platform under your feet either.
I am gonna put detect magic on.
Oh, that's a hard question to answer. Yes and no. There is magic around you, but it's kind of woven into the fabric of the universe here, as opposed to any one particular thing. Obviously, you can see the magic items that the party is carrying. And it's a little bit blinding. They kind of like glow. I mean, everyone's got so much magic on them. And also just because you can't really see anything else, that sort of, when you've got like a flashlight in the dark and everyone else has flashlights, and
Yeah.
you look and all you can see is the flashlight. So in a way, it almost reduces your vision.
Sure.
But you do see there is magic here, but it's in the place where you are. It's not a specific magic. Interestingly, you don't really the platform that was at your feet that you would think would be glowing magic is not showing. So either it's
Okay.
not there anymore or it's not magical.
Gonna kind of reach out off of where the platform would be and just see kind of what I feel. See if I feel a wall, see if I feel void.
Like reach out with your hand,
Yeah, reach out with my hand, yeah.
just straight in front of you kind of idea.
Yes, yeah.
Void.
I'm gonna just toss a lightning spark and see how far it goes.
Oh, good one. You toss a lightning spark, and it goes and goes and goes and goes until it's as tiny as one of those little motes of dust and disappears.
I think Magnus is going to go for a little fly.
Okay.
So he'll just kind of walk off the edge and see what happens.
Magnus, as soon as you step off the edge, something does happen. All of you find yourself in the same place. You find yourself at the back of a huge cavern built of polished white stone. The top of the cavern is at a fantastic height. The walls stretching into the distance are lined with spots of brilliant white light. Trees and shrubbery grow in this green garden-like area. Well-trimmed bushes line several neat paths down the hall. Behind you, two large carved stone figures stand at the back wall of the hall. One is labeled time, and the other is labeled space. Between them, there's a large obelisk with writings carved into it. Up ahead, the ceiling ends, and you can see a glowing red light through it.
And that happens to all of us as soon as he steps off of the.
Yes.
Interesting.
Were we supposed
We
to
were
step
nowhere.
off?
I guess is the platform that was under our feet? Is it under our feet now?
Nope.
Oh, we're just on the ground.
You're just in this new place.
Oh.
And sorry, it was so specific and I couldn't find an image for it, so I'm going to keep us on the
Okay.
black map, but you are in this
Okay.
cavern. Theater of the Mind.
Okay.
So
There are
we
two
definitely
statues.
were
Sorry, there are two
supposed.
statues.
Yeah, we definitely were supposed to come down this because looking back at the original inscription, the phoenix stood watch over the way to the gate of his tomb, which it was standing on the platform when we ran into it.
True.
But now we're in the walk the path straight and narrow. Is one of these paths a straighter or narrower path?
Kirsty?
Sorry, I muted myself and I'm talking away. I was just saying I'm going to put the description in the Discord chat for you guys to read again. But no, I don't think one of the paths looks straighter or narrower than the others.
What happens if I? Sorry. What happens if I use? I want to turn on my hooded lantern. Does that work?
Yeah.
Is there actually light?
Yeah, so the area that you're in is lit. There's
Okay.
light here. You're in a completely kind of new area, if you will.
We went full Matrix. I stepped off this thing and we ended up in the gun room.
I know Kung Fu.
Yeah, basically.
He does. It's true. We just need lots of guns and we'll be fine.
Why is this
I'd like to see Calatharius handle us with like a gun each.
A real gun, none of this musket bullshit.
Yeah.
I think I'll just start walking forward now.
Well, the path forks, so we need to either pick one or split the party between time and space.
Flip a coin. We'll go to time. Let me get into character. I say we go time. It's something that's we never have enough of in this life.
Illustrating distance are aligned with spots of
It's the most
brilliant light.
finite resource in the universe. It's what I read in a book, anyways.
Counter argument: we've already fucked around with time once. Why don't we screw around with space?
Like what space? Space of what?
Well, that is the question, isn't it? Could be really interesting.
Like space between your teeth. A personal space.
Between the stars, maybe. I don't know. Also, where's the gardener? Because like those bushes don't stay like that.
My guess, magic.
Always taking the easy way out with the magic.
I guess can
I
I just
mean,
do an inspection of these, a closer inspection of these figures, stone figures?
Sure. You head on over and take a look at these two figures. Oh dear.
Mm.
I don't know why Adriel's so
Are you looking at the one labeled time or the one labeled space?
space.
Okay. As you walk towards it, you can sort of feel a tingling in the air. The hairs on the back of your neck are rising. You shiver even though you don't feel cold. And the clouds glow brighter overhead, still casting their ruby-colored light around you. It's hard to tell with the roaring winds, but now the air itself seems to have a slight shimmer. More and more, the winds pull you towards the cliffs.
What? I back up.
Okay, as you back up, that effect sort of lessens a bit.
I look at everyone. Did you see that?
See what?
So,
What just happened?
I assume we didn't see what just happened to him.
You're correct. That only happened for Adriel.
The sky got brighter, felt chilly but no cold. Hair kind of tingled. Try it.
Share a look. I share a look with Lunara and Wage. Like he's lost it for sure now.
Do you smell toast by any chance? I'd say Wave's chewing on some rations right now.
Perfect.
Do we want to check out the obelisk and see what's written all over that creepy thing?
Yes. I'm going to try and send Quoth towards the obelisk to see if he can get to it.
Yeah. Quoth can absolutely get to the obelisk. I'm just gonna once again copy and paste this and put it into chat for you. It's an interesting effect as you as Quoth gets closer. I assume you're looking through his eyes.
Yeah.
It starts to the letters start to like reform and reshape, and they sort of turn into common right before your eyes. And here we go. I will post it in Discord, and I will also read it out loud. Beyond the knowledge of mortal man, guardians of the worlds stand guard. They look toward the crystal minaret and watch that path so hard. Beyond the end of space and time, beyond all magic sphere, where all the world breaks down and chaos does appear. 'Tis there the crystal minaret awaits that valiant day when men shall walk the paths of oblivion and take that key so far away.
Okay.
Fucking wizards being poets.
Yeah.
Just write it plain, man. I don't have time to decipher your gibberish.
But how would you know he was so much smarter than you if he didn't write in coded poetry?
No, that's fair.
I mean, wizard's gonna wizard.
Certainly building like a powerful weapon to help destroy a pit fiend, that wouldn't prove that it was smarter than me.
No, that wouldn't be enough.
Had to be limericks carved into the side of an obelisk that shift and change like a Rosetta Stone.
Beyond the knowledge of mortal man, guidance always thank God.
Two figures at the back of the hall. Are they facing us? Facing the wall?
They are facing the front of the cavern.
If I spin and look behind me, there isn't a big crystal minaret back there, is there?
There is
Okay. So walking towards them caused issues for Adriel. So let's try and walk away from them. Towards the other wall of the building, see what is in that direction. I'm having
Sure,
trouble
so you walk.
visualizing this room in my head, so
You walk towards the the entrance of the cavern.
yeah.
Um, the walls of the cavern suddenly end in jagged, raw edges. Before you is a vast expanse of rock. The red clouds swirl over the cavern. The trees stand stark and dead, stripped of their leaves. The bushes seem to reach out with their bare branches. More jagged-edged rocks block the path ahead.
Okay. So we cannot go back in time. We have to go towards time and space. I mean, it makes sense. We exist between the two of them.
So we walk in between the two?
Yeah, let's try that. We exist between space and time. We are an entity in that scope. So let's give that a shot.
Yeah, I'll walk with you between them.
Yeah.
All right, so the two of you start to walk between the two statues. As you do, the landscape it shifts and changes. The solid ground gives away before you. Huge chunks of rock break away from the edge and float off towards the center of a swirling storm. But the area is not losing its ground because as soon as the rocks fall, new rocks form to take their place. There's a feeling of decay and rebirth at the same time here. You can barely hear over the howling wind and thunder of the storm as you walk. The glowing clouds become a huge whirlpool of red lightning and the winds that spin down into blackness. Far in the distance, there is an island floating in the center of the storm. It does not seem to be affected by the storm.
Okay.
From Magnus's perspective, are they still just walking normally in front of me, or have they disappeared?
That's a good question. They appear to be walking normally in front of you.
It's the Ivory Tower.
Maybe that's let's keep going. Like it says, the path straight and narrow, and that's directly ahead of us. So let's go.
Yeah.
Magnus and Wei, I'm just sending you to a whisper. Actually, Magnus and Wei, can you guys join me in secrets for just 30 seconds?
Uh-oh.
Interesting. Damn it. I found. I actually saw. That was making me think about. I saw a chart someone had made, like a scientific shitpost almost, of like the logarithmic scale at which humans can kind of perceive. So like the scale of space that we can understand from smallest to largest, and the scale of time in like as like a square. And that I was thinking of that as we were talking about, going between space and time. I can't find the fucking picture now.
No, that
It
sounds
did
cool.
kind of make my brain go bleh.
So Adriel and Lunar, you guys have sort of left the other two behind. They've sort of stayed in that place. When you turn around and look, you can see them. Do you go back to get them, or do you just kind of keep walking?
Wave them to follow us, I guess.
Yeah, like come with us.
I looked away. I'll do what Wei decides.
How far away do they look again? You said like really far?
Quite a distance.
Right. Time to put on your big boy pants. Ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. Fucking magic.
Step at the wind.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll carry him 120 feet.
Okay, you do Step of the Wind, you carry Magnus, and you guys appear right near Adriel and Lunara. Adriel and Lunara both look to be about a foot high, even when you get right up close to them. Adriel and Lunara, on your perspective, Magnus and Wei, when they appear, are like giants.
What the shit?
I
How was?
wasn't. Was not expecting
Alright.
this.
Wait, you did it wrong somehow. I don't know how, but you did it wrong.
No, I
Yeah.
say this is accurate.
Don't like it.
I'm
Put it
assuming
back,
the
put it back.
landscape didn't change for Wei and I at all.
Sorry, it did. Yes, it absolutely did. You are seeing the same thing that Adriel and Lunara are seeing.
Oh, this is terrible.
Maybe we
How-
should all go back and then come back together.
Yeah, you give that a try. Yeah.
Or we could just scoop you up and cover distance way faster because we have longer legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So that's that's time, I guess, has caused you bigger because we've traveled the distance, we've traveled the space, the same space, but we did it quicker, so we're smaller.
I figured this was space since time was what was causing the rock fall animation going on. The constant erosion.
Yeah. Okay, do we head back first and then you catch up with us? Maybe? Because if we all go together, then odds are we'll stay the same size and scale with each other.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we can give it a go.
Okay, right. We'll head back to the point where we started.
Okay. As you head back to the point where you started, you can no longer see. Excuse me. You can no longer see the cave with the people. You turn and you go to walk towards it, and you're still walking on this rock, and you can still everywhere you turn, that island is still ahead of you. It's as though you cannot turn back.
So, okay. So it doesn't matter which direction we walk, we're heading the same way. So that's time. Time and space are inverted, aren't they? That's our problem here. Oh, my brain was only just about good for describing where vegetation is to other monkeys, let alone time and space being fucking inverted.
As Lunara is holding her head, Adriel, can I please get you to roll me a let's call it, sorry, I'm on your character sheet. Can I get you to roll me a D40
D40.
or a D30? Let's call it a D30.
Wait, okay. Did that work? Yeah. 5.
It did.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
Oh, I know you do. Who do you choose?
Oh no. I'm gonna do random, so let's see. I don't see my roll. Oh, 3.
you're on
Magnus.
Okay. Can you please cast that at Magnus and describe what happens?
Okay. This just automatically happens? Like,
You don't need for this to happen. It just goes off.
alright, so yeah, I just kind of, I guess I would grab my head as if the psychic energy just burst out of me, and I happen to be looking at you, Magnus, and you feel this psychic energy, yeah. Pierce your
Thank
mind.
you for at least rolling low on the damage. That's
So can you make
Just-
an intelligence save, please, Magnus?
You just feel this like
no,
sharp
but
pain.
I can roll one.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, you could only just equal that. Holy shit.
Yeah, so you just all of a sudden just this power comes out of Adriel and it just stabs you behind your eye.
Yeah, I definitely just like put my hand up to my eyes, going, "Oh, it's fucking magic."
What the hell? What happened there?
I don't know. It was involuntary. This place seems to be affecting me.
Once
It's
once
affecting
Magnus
all
is
of us.
finished massaging his eye, he kind of just looks at Adriel and narrows his eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, can we not
I think we need
fight?
to do less pondering and more running towards this tower before he explodes and kills all of us.
Yeah, let's carry on towards the tower then. Let's just keep going towards the tower.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to move quicker too, to get away from
We
whatever
watched-
just happened.
We watch their little legs that are scurry along. Catch up to.
So
that's
as you continue towards the tower, you start to even out in size. You're not sure if you're not sure if Wei and Magnus are shrinking or if Lunar and Adriel are growing. But you even out as you walk and you begin to you go to your normal height equivalents. And so by the time you've walked for another like 2 minutes, it seems like that effect at least has ironed itself out. There is something strange that's happening with the island, though. Sometimes it seems really close and like you're almost there, and then sometimes it seems really, really far away. Um, and it's very disorienting, but no matter which way you turn, you're always headed towards it.
I guess we only
Another
have one
thought
way
is-
to go.
Another thought is, do we want to yellow brick road this and all link arms so we can't get separated, or do we
Yeah, I
want to
think
be
that's a good idea.
65 feet away from each other so that shit doesn't happen again?
I feel like staying close together so we can't get separated is probably for the best.
All right, I'm the lion.
Okay. You all link arms and you continue walking. You walk again, that the island sort of shrinks and it grows and it's confusing. And suddenly you see something coming towards you in the distance. It's fairly large, and it is just the strangest looking creature. I'm gonna put it in chat for you here. It's got sort of like tentacle arms. It has one eye. It has a gaping mouth at the top of its head, and it's moving towards you. And it seems angry and confused is probably the best way that I would describe it. Everybody, I'm gonna put you on this map, and I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative. Nope, that's the GM layer. Nara and
Back to my old initiative rolls.
Holy shit, I think that's the best initiative I've ever rolled with Magnus.
Oh,
Got a 1 and a 2.
Why'd you put me closer to it?
I'll move it down there. How's that? Okay, I got everyone in. And let's go this way. All right. So, Magnus, you are up first as this creature starts moving towards you. Battle music engaged. Battle music sounds from out of the abyss.
I give Adriel a quick look and I go, friend of yours?
Why mine?
Well, and then I'm going to Ray of Frost it.
Can you please roll me a d10?
Sure.
Oh boy.
Oh wait.
Yeah, you go ahead and cast Ray of Frost. 17 is the creature is shockingly nimble, and as you cast Ray of Frost, it like leaps up in the air and the Ray of Frost goes under its feet.
Did I notice anything odd about my casting?
No.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm going to God, I hate doing this. I'm moving towards it.
Okay. Can you roll me a d10?
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry if I could just do that real quick.
You can only move at a quarter your speed.
I have no idea how much ground I just covered there, but
Yeah,
I
so
will
you're
assume it-
basically you will put, let's put the Zorn over here and you move about that far.
cool. I just want to get between it and the casters, and that will end my turn.
Okay. Lenara.
Okay. I'm gonna try and kind of move back up a little bit.
Sure, roll me a d10. Okay, yeah, you have no problem moving normal.
Back up a little bit, and then I'm going to cast Hex on it.
Okay, I need another d10 roll, please. 9. Okay, no problem. You cast Hex.
Okay, let me put that in the chat. Where's my Hex? Where's my Hex gone? Hex. First level. Put on the thing, and then I'm going to try and Eldritch Blast it. And I think you're going to need a D10 again, aren't you?
I am, yes, please. How many cantrips do you have?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7? Okay, can you please roll me a d7?
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be Mind Sliver.
Sure would.
Okay, then
Guys,
I
you're
will Mind
fucking
Sliver.
Mind Sliver.
The
At
good news
least I'm
is
not
that
targeting you.
it will be targeted at the Zorn still. But
Yeah.
you go to cast, it's the weirdest feeling, Lunara. You go to cast your spell, and something else comes out.
Sure. Ugh, I do not like this.
And that's an intelligence save, right?
We hit it with an
Which he
attack.
fails.
Yes. Okay. It will not have the hex damage on this because it's not an attack.
Right.
So I will just do the I'll just do my sliver. I would love to do. Okay. Yeah, just the 7 psychic then.
Awesome.
And then that is my turn.
All right, Way.
I'm gonna go towards it.
Okay, d10, please.
Um,
7. I think that means you can only move at a quarter your movement.
Order.
Yeah, so I don't think you can get all the way to it in one move.
So 15. I can dash at will. I can move 30. Is 30 close enough? This is. I mean, are the distances?
That's the thing, the
accurate?
distances aren't set. If you dash, you can get up to it. We'll say that.
I take a. Yeah, I'll bonus action dash.
Okay. You feel like you're kind of like running through molasses, like you're moving, but it's just like so much slower than your normal speed.
Yeah, no problem. 15. Does that hit?
15 does not hit.
22.
22 does.
Well, you know what's coming.
Yes, I do.
I gotta lock them down. And that.
And that's a con save.
All right. Wasted one of Kirsty's 20s. Don't worry.
Only 3 more to go for the day.
All right, that's me.
All right, awesome. Adriel.
Okay, I will cast, since I guess I can see magic is acting up here.
And you sure can.
I'm gonna just try to cast a lightning spark at him.
Okay, give me a D10, please. A 9, you can cast it normally.
Nice. All right. 26.
Nice, that hits.
11. I will use 2 sorcery points and then try to cast a bigger spell on it.
Okay, I need another D10.
Oh boy. 8.
Cast is normal.
Oh, thank God, because I'll be casting a lightning bolt. Why don't it? Should I be able to cast spells from the spells page?
You should be able to, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
because I have to keep going back to my core page and using the quick link button.
I do as well. For some reason, a lot of mine don't
Oh.
cast properly.
It's odd.
Yeah, it's weird.
I will look into that in between games. Dex save here for my Zorn.
Whew.
Ooh, 34 points of
lightning
light
damage.
It does take all of that.
Just zapping it. And I will. Oh boy. Do I notice people trying to move and it's like weird too for them? I guess I would, right? Like I would.
I would think so, yeah. Like Way was way slower than normal.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna risk trying to move and me getting closer or something weird. So I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. All right, the Zorn doesn't have to move because Way is right there. So he's going for Way. So I get 3 claw attacks and 1 bite attack.
Oh God, have mercy on my soul.
First
Miss.
one misses.
Miss.
Second one misses.
Miss.
Where's that nat 20?
That's it.
All right, so 18 piercing.
I'll reduce that. I'll deflect that.
Okay.
All right, it's gotta work this time. I'm redirecting that bitch.
Okay. What's the save on that again? Is that Dex?
Yeah, 14, DC 14 Dex. Oh my God! You have a +0. Why does Jesus Christ hate me today?
No, I'm like, I don't know what's going on with these Dex saves today, but I like it. All right,
Well, that's 4 attacks. That's all you get.
that ends his turn.
I am going to. I'm going to try and cast Toll the Dead.
Okay, D10, please.
Let's see. Sweet. 8.
8. Why do you guys keep rolling the same thing? It's cast it normally.
It's a good thing.
There's some really cool stuff that can happen.
Uh,
I don't think you guys will like it though, so it is a good thing. Wisdom save here. Fail.
Yeah. 17
and
necrotic.
he's gonna take the 17. That was a nice chunk of damage.
It's a terrible idea, but I am going to move forward, or attempt to.
Okay, another D10. Move normally. Oh, sorry. Wait. Oh God, you can barely move.
I move as much as I can, which is probably like that much.
I think you can move about 3 feet.
Yeah, there you go.
You just like, so here's the thing. From your perspective, you're moving 30 feet, but you're just not getting any closer.
It's just like when you have really bad ping on an online game, your character's
Yeah,
like running in place. That's what it
You
looks
just
like.
rubber band back to where you were. Like, oh, okay, never mind then, I guess. Okay.
Awesome. All right,
Oh, we're in the
Lenora.
lag dimension. That makes a lot of sense. I am going to try and Sorcerous Burst our Zorn friend. You're going to want a D10, aren't you?
Yeah, sure am. Cast it normally.
Yay, let's go.
If you guys could roll below an 8, that would be great.
I would love to cast Sorcerous Burst if Roll20 would let me. Oh my fucking god! I've got like 7 copies of every single fucking attack on my attacks thing.
Oh no.
What have your fuckery done to my character sheet? Your mind fuckery. I'm blaming you because I can. There it is. Missed. I will then quicken and try again. And you're
Okay.
going to want a D10 again, aren't you?
Yep.
7.
Oh. Cast your spell, please.
Okay. Let's try that again. Sorcerer's Burst. Where have you gone? Sorcerer's Burst. Okay.
You hit yourself.
Okay. I will react to my own hitting myself with Absorb Elements.
Okay.
I hate you, Kirsty. I absolutely hate you. Are you
And
going to want a
I don't know
D10
what I
for that
thought
as
was
well?
going to happen.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to hit me again.
Sorry, you need a D10 for that as well? For
Yes,
the Absorb
please.
Elements? Or... Okay.
Oh, no, yeah, because it's a spell for...
Yep.
What level is Absorb Elements?
First.
Count up your number of first level spells, roll that dice, and see which one you roll.
3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Got 8 of them.
Oh no.
They all
Not
prepared,
all of
though?
them are actually going to be castable. Yeah, they are all prepared. I'm a prepared caster. I'm a like learned a known caster.
Oh,
not a
yeah.
prepared
You're
caster. 7.
Warlock sorcerer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is Absorb Elements.
Oh.
Nice.
So I am
Wow.
going to Absorb Elements on that.
Okay.
I would really like it to fucking let me cast it. Thank you. So I'm going to take half of this bullshit. It will be, I guess it will be fire damage. Ignoring necrotic. So 7 divide down to 3?
Yeah.
2 and 1, yeah, 3. Okay. You just hear Lenara curse in the background, uncharacteristically.
I was having a pretty shit day back there.
Hmm.
Wait.
All right. Well, those nerds in the back keep hitting themselves with their own spells.
Not me.
I'm gonna take care of business here.
Well, I'm not a nerd, so
You're too far back. Nah.
I'm a god.
14
You're right, the
will
god
not
doesn't
hit.
hit himself, he hits his companions.
27 will.
You sure will, yeah. Pretend Lenara's sitting down. She's noped out of this.
I didn't stun, right?
You can stun if you like.
Yeah. got-
Con, right? Con.
Yeah. Of course. Okay. I will spend a focus point to patient defense. So I'm dodging as my bonus action.
Nice.
I get temporary hit points as well, which would technically override the Twilight Sanctuary one.
Oh,
Yes, okay.
that's a good point. That was my temporary hit points that hit, not me.
Oh yeah, don't forget you got those hit points, right?
Which is identical
I'll
to
give those back.
to exactly what Chris just gave me.
Oh, that's convenient.
So I am dodging now.
Okay.
All right. So, feeling more confident that my divine self is resistant to this stuff since my magic
no.
worked last time.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just gonna cast. I'll do a synaptic static on it.
Okay.
I don't know why I want to do such a high level spell, but
Don't roll 7.
D10. 6.
You cast synaptic stat. That spell?
Synaptic static.
Thank you, synaptic static. I don't know why my brain froze there.
Sound it out,
You
Christy.
cast it, and nothing happens.
Oh no.
The
Okay.
good news is you don't lose the spell slot.
Okay,
The bad
well,
news
that's
is nothing
good.
happens. You use your action.
Yeah,
You
use
just
my
try and
action.
cast it. It's just like you're shaking your hands and go, no, go.
Yeah, I kind of do that thing like Professor X, where I put my fingers on the side of my head and like try to peer into its mind to do the spell, and nothing happens, and I'm just like, try to play it off.
This is fine.
So then, yeah, so I'll quickly use 2 sorcery points,
Okay.
and then I will cast Lightning Spark at it,
Okay, D10.
trying to play it off like that's what I meant to do. A 5.
How many spells? How many? Okay, so this is a random spell of random level.
Okay, so I
So
have
roll
5
for level.
levels. So roll 1d5. 5. Oh no! Well, oh no!
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I have Synaptic Static and Hold Monster. So just 2. 1d2. So I might actually kept Synaptic Static
You might get
after
the
all.
spell you wanted after all.
One, I did Synaptic Static.
Hey, there you go. It worked out for both you and Lunara. That's nice.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. All right.
Okay. So this time you cast it and it goes off. That's not what you were intending. It's like your spell is delayed.
Yeah. Oops. Cancel.
Okay, this is an intelligence save, which he fails, so he will
Nice.
take 26 psychic damage. Nice.
I am sure failed the saves for everybody else except me.
And yeah, feeling even more confident now that my magic's working. Because I recovered, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. It is the Zorn's turn, and Wei, you're still right there, and it is still mad at you, so it's gonna keep going here.
Everything at disadvantage.
Yep.
That will hit.
18 for 7.
So I'll take the 7. Miss.
I want to miss.
I'm
I'll hit.
gonna reduce the damage for this one.
Okay. So 16.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my minimum is 16.
Oh, nice.
And I will spend a key point, a focus point.
Keep
One
trying, buddy.
time.
Actually.
Roll that damn dex save. I swear to God. Thank you. Ah.
Oh my god, it kills it. How does it die away? What does that look like when it finally works and he kills
Wait,
him?
are you sure I kill it? Because I have to roll 2d8.
Oh, you do? Okay, sorry. I thought he took the damage back. Go ahead, roll your 2.
I roll
It kills
13.
it.
Oh, I just sort of absorb the hit a little bit by turning my shoulder. I peer up and I go into a back elbow.
Awesome.
Nice.
And when it dies, it just shrinks and disappears. Well, let's end that.
I'm happy
Oh,
with
yeah.
Adriel's like damage rolls today. He's doing
I know.
some fair damage.
You guys have actually all rolled quite well. Except for Lunara there at the very end.
I managed to absorb a lot of damage this time around.
You did. You did an awful lot. Yeah, so excuse me, the Zorn disappears. And you guys continue on towards the island. Why don't we take a break here? Do you want to take 10 or do you want to just take 5 this time?
I'm good with either.
Yeah, either works. Whichever works for you.
I just need 5. I just want to top up my coffee and
Okay.
Sure.
get prepared for the next
Alright.
thing here. So let's just take a 5-minute. We'll meet back at 5 to the hour, and we will continue on.
All right.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
That's cool. I just you post in Discord. Um,
Mm.
Yes, so having defeated the Zorn, you guys take a moment to sort of get yourselves situated again. It's I assume you're gonna huddle back up together, making sure that you're not too far apart from one another after the events that happened last time. And do you want to do anything, or are you gonna keep heading towards the island? What is your plan once the Zorn is gone?
I think we should keep going towards the island. We know we have a destination, like that's the only one we can see presently.
Does it seem like we're getting any closer?
Sometimes.
Okay.
It's doing that whole thing where it's like it looks bigger and it looks smaller, and you're not sure if that means that it's shrinking or growing, or if it is, or if you're getting closer and then further away, or if you're shrinking or growing. It's all very confusing and disorienting.
So I just have this crazy idea, but I stop and say, what if we walk backwards?
I mean, yeah, we can give it a try. It's not gonna hurt us, theoretically.
Okay, yeah, I would stop and see if everyone else will walk backwards for like a good 30 feet and see if anything changes.
Okay. Does everyone agrees to do this?
Yep.
All right. You start walking backwards, and weirdly, you're still looking at the island. And weirdly, it seems to be getting closer. It's quite disorienting, but it seems to be working.
Awesome. Yeah, so we just keep going until we get there.
Okay, yeah. So you walk for
Sorry,
maybe
something.
sorry.
Sorry, something for Lunara. That thing Lunara was going to say. It's interesting you say like that this is actually working. Like Lunara points out that she read about a theory at one point that we're although we're traveling in time forwards, we're doing so facing backwards because we can only see the bit in the past. So it's interesting that this should be effective. That's going to have to be written down and very carefully studied.
I love that all Lunar wants to do is study things.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you as you get closer to this island, you realize that it's crystal. It is a crystal island. In fact, it is called the Island of Crystal. And you make it to the edge, and when you get to the edge and you step onto the crystal island, all of a sudden,
Wait.
everything sort of
Sorry, do we step backwards onto the land or do we step forward? Because that would be really weird.
Exactly. It is
Yeah.
very, very bizarre. You take a step backwards and you're on the island, and not only is it a weird feeling because you're stepping backwards onto a thing that you're looking directly at in front of you, but also at the same time, the storm around you, you're in the calm of the storm now. That wind has stopped. That falling rock effect has stopped. And most importantly, probably for all of you, all of those weird effects have stopped. So if you take another step backwards, you actually go backwards now. So you have this very jarring moment where you're like walking backwards and you take one more step and you actually go backwards. It's very confusing, and it kind of like messes with your brain a little bit. And you kind of have to like stop and reset yourself.
Like vertigo, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. That's a really good way of describing it, actually.
Yeah.
And you find yourselves on this amazing island. So it is a platform of giant crystals, flats in the center of the storm. All around the island, the whirlpool spins faster. I don't think they mean whirlpool. I think they mean whirlwind. Spins faster and faster before racing down into the chasm of the black abyss. But the air here is calm. The island and the air above it glow with a soft white light. In the center of the island, a miniature crystal minaret stands on top of a crystal base.
Interesting. Let's get to that minaret, I guess. That's the only reference point we have.
Okay. So you head to the minaret, and you have no problem walking there for once. Weirdly, you just make it there. The island itself is roughly triangular in shape, and it is, well, no, it's exactly triangular in shape. And it is about 100 feet on each length of the equilateral triangle.
Okay, I'd like to have a look at the minaret, just like observe it closely.
Sure. So it's quite small. It is, maybe about, I don't know, 4 feet high. And hang on. No, it's even smaller than that. It's a miniature crystal minaret. It's like
Okay.
maybe a foot. It's quite small.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's made of crystal. It looks like a little pillar basically, and it's sort of just set into a base, but it doesn't look like it is affixed to the base. It's more like there's a hole that it's, in oh, what the hell is that movie? Bruce Willis, Lilu, Fifth Element. At the very
Okay.
end, they've got the stones and they put them on top of the stone, and the stones kind of like just fit into like a hole that's carved for them.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like that.
Okay, so it appears to have like a slot for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the like, what is it? Is it like a platform underneath it, or?
It's just the ground, the crystal ground.
Okay. Interesting. Lara's gonna kind of see if she can pick it up with Mage Hand.
Yeah, you absolutely can. As you
Okay.
pull the crystal minaret from its base,
Mm-hmm.
a horrible loud rumble shakes the area. Putting the crystal back in its base does no good. The sound gets louder. The soft white light of the island starts to pulse and turns red. The winds of the storm move in to cover the island. The spinning clouds make it almost impossible to see. The crystals sizzle as red lightning strikes them. Suddenly, in a flash of light and a shower of flying crystals, the entire island explodes. Everyone on it falls into the whirlpool storm of the abyss. As you fall at a terrifying speed, the wind blasts you in gusts. The glowing clouds all around feel damp and clammy. Ruby-colored lightning streaks past, barely missing you, and you're being tumbled head over heels into the center of the storm, still falling. The whirling clouds spin into a single hole of nothingness. There is no light, no dark, no time or space. The spiral storm spins towards the plains of the abyss ahead. You feel yourself being pulled further into the abyss to be trapped forever.
That ends, and I'm guessing. Good campaign, guys.
Yeah, that was fun, guys.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Would I have been able to reorient myself because of my boots?
No, because I just read a really cool paragraph.
Okay. I thought I'd be able to like Tom Cruise it and then like go into a dive, into a controlled skydive.
You can do a sort of controlled-ish dive. I'll give you that. Through the storm and everything.
Yeah. I don't suppose I can help anybody else.
I'm enjoying falling. It's like
I think Magnus is either flying like a brick or falling with style. It's one of the two.
Which one is it?
I think this one's he's flying like a brick.
Like a brick.
I would just let myself fall.
I think Lunara has she grabbed the crystal thing from the mage hand, and then has it like clutched tight to her chest with her eyes closed. Just like, okay, fine, fuck it, let's see what happens.
Yeah. So I'll just
falling-
reorient
yeah.
myself into a pencil dive.
All right, now onto the real question: are we really dead? Or is there a way?
Nice playing with y'all, and see you all some
I'll see you guys next week.
Next week for the next session 0. Yep, cool. All right, bye guys.
Oh, good.
Um,
Can you do a
no,
perception check?
you have a horrible few minutes. It is you really don't know. You just are floating in this void, and it's just kind of like, okay, well, fuck it, what next? And everyone, with the exception of Wei, is unable to move. Wei, or I guess not unable to move, but like Wei can maneuver quite easily in this abyss. Wei, you notice it first, I think, because you can maneuver yourself. There is like a black whirlpool is maybe the best way to describe it, but it's not made out of water, it's made out of space.
A black hole. I got it.
Yeah, that would be a better way to describe it. Would be
We're diving into a black hole. We've gone through the event.
Space.
Yeah.
We're going through the event horizon.
So you see this black hole. Are you going through it? Are you bringing the others, or are you just hanging tight for now?
Wait, have we stopped falling?
You're in a.
We're in the free fall?
Still be falling, but you're in nothing. You're in nothing.
Oh, okay, that's kind of mean.
I mean, I could always activate my divine powers and fly too, if people started going towards something.
I'll try my best to, depending on how rough everybody else is getting thrown about. I'll try my best to help stabilize them into the fall.
Okay. So as you're falling, you sort of you help to stabilize it. It sounds like Magnus needs it the most.
I'll turn them right side up.
I mean, if we've been falling for a while, Magnus has probably like just come to grips with it, and he's sort of just laying there, hands behind his head, just like, it's an interesting sensation that gets old real quick.
Other than that, there's really no other place to land or go. I mean, we might as well take the plunge.
Like, Lunara is the only one here, I think, who doesn't have her own means of flight, so she might need some help getting to, like, if we're not drawn towards the thing, she might need some help to get to the thing.
If I activated my Radiant Soul, my spectral wings would come out, and I would just kind of float over to you and grab, like, on both sides of your shoulder.
Yeah, thank you, that'd be appreciated.
Up to my side, like, so we'll be flying side by side.
Whee!
Yeah.
Okay. The group of you fly through this event horizon, as Chang put it, and when you go through the black hole, you finally find yourself standing on solid ground again. Come on.
Oh, good thing that was only a minute. It's funny. I just put it in the chat just so I remember I casted it. Or activated it.
Okay, so let me describe what you see here. You find yourself standing in a 40-foot square room. I hope this is actually 40 feet. Oh, it is. Look at that. Just making sure that I had adjusted the the grid properly. You find yourself standing in a 40-foot large square room, dimly lit by torches on the walls. There's a stillness in the room. There's no sound or motion here. With a start, you notice the dim flames in the torches do not flicker. You're standing on a raised circular platform 20 feet across. To the south, a glittering object sits on a pillow. 4 doorways lead out of the room, one near each corner of the room. The northeast door is open 2 feet, the southwest door is wide open, and the other 2 doors are closed.
All right. Well, I mean, obviously, the glittery thing is going to be the most interesting thing in the room, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would be cautious. Don't be in a hurry to pick it up, but we'll have
Yeah,
a look
God
at it.
forbid we touch it and plunge for an endless amount of time through an abyss.
Exactly. Don't want to do that again. That would be boring.
I want to peer into this room that I'm close to. See what's up
Sure.
through the door.
So you peer into that room, and what you see, hang on here, is a feast hall. A long, low table fills the center of the room. Pillows are strewn all about, most of them at the western end of the table. A servant stoops over the table, pouring a red liquid into a goblet on the table. The liquid is frozen midair, halfway to the goblet. There is a doorway with its curtains pulled back in the east wall. A partly open door leads out through the north wall, and an archway in the west wall leads out going north. Although you
Right.
can't.
Right. Something strange is going on. Everything's all
Mm.
frozen.
Yeah, time seems to be frozen here.
Nothing's moving
Can I?
except
Yeah,
us.
can I kneel down and have a look at the shiny thing here?
Yes, absolutely. So when you look at the shiny thingy, it is in fact a crystal minaret. Another
Ah.
one just like the one that is in your, I assume it's in your mage hand, so it's in
Yeah,
your
I like grasp it out of the mage hand just as things went to shit
Yeah.
in the where you were. Okay, so there's a minaret right here. I don't know if we want to we want to interact just yet, but
No, yeah, definitely not.
we can get it when we do want to interact. We'll pick it up if we need to.
I wonder if it's the minaret of space and the one in here is the minaret of time.
Maybe, yeah, that could be it.
The garb on the servant, is it like up to date? Is it ancient?
Oh, that's a great question. The garb on the servant looks, you're becoming somewhat of an expert at this point. Um, it looks to be Cynodician to you, specifically ancient Cynodician.
I'll peer into this room.
So
up top.
last fall.
Mhm.
Poking my head in, there's no like hookahs or tobacco stored anywhere in that room.
No, it looks like it is just a feast hall. It looks like it's dinner. Adriel, you're looking to the north here. What you are seeing is a large oval bed strewn with pillows in the center of a 30-foot square room. The figure of a woman dressed in royal robes sits on the edge of the bed, unmoving. She is inspecting a curved dagger blade. An ornate door stands open in the center of the west wall, and a curtain of beads blocks an archway in the east wall.
Really pretty.
Really pretty.
Right. So where's the front door?
Now you said ornate dagger. Does it look ceremonial, or does it look just very well crafted?
Adriel, I'm going to get you to hang out there for a second. I have something for you as soon as I finish explaining this to you. The dagger looks very, very well crafted. It does not look ceremonial, but it is quite ornate. Can you give me a history check, please, Magnus?
I can try with my -1.
You recognize the work on it as being elvish, which would make sense because the woman sitting on the bed seems to be elvish herself. Adriel, as you try to step into the room, the door doesn't budge.
Mm-hmm.
So the door is only 2 feet. It's only cracked open 2 feet, so you can move through it. But when you try and like push the door to open it further, it will not move.
Okay, so everything's literally like frozen in time.
That is what it appears. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I was just coming in to do like a quick perception check, maybe to see anything else.
Yeah, go ahead, give me a perception.
I'm just looking for signs. I'm just. I don't know. Yeah. All right.
I will tell you this. You look around, you're kind of looking around for signs, you're looking for something. You don't see anything of particular interest. You do notice that the woman is unmoving, I guess. She, like I said, she's wearing really fine clothes. She looks like perhaps royalty or certainly someone very high up. And you, as you're looking around, you hear a moaning sound.
Hey, yo.
And she says,
Should we be here?
"For uncounted time I have sorrowed in these halls, and now you, the living, come to torment me. Why do you curse me for my very thoughts?"
No, wrong type of moaning.
Did
it come from
everyone
her,
hear that?
or was that just like in
Yes.
general in the room?
It's coming from the room. Everyone heard it. She did not move when that was said.
What was the sorry? You've come to torment me with my thoughts. Was that
For my very thoughts.
for my very thoughts?
I say, hello, is there someone there?
There's no response.
I'd like to try to read the expression on her face.
Sure, give me an insight check, please. Yeah, nice.
Are you in the room with me, Magnus?
I mean, if I can get through the door right now, you're kind of wedged in it.
If you had tried to get in, I would have moved over.
Sure.
I'll
So
walk in and,
Adriel
like-
moves over, and Magnus, you can kind of squeeze through the door. It's a tight fit in your armor, but you manage. Excuse me. The look on her face is one of cunning and anger, perhaps.
So I get the sense she intends to use this dagger at some point.
You do, and looking closely at the dagger, you notice that there's the sheen of some kind of liquid frozen onto the blade. It has a
Liquid
greenish
as in
hue.
like
A poison?
okay, as in poison or ichor, as opposed to blood. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. I am going to do a thing that I know is not going to work because I couldn't open that door, but I'm going to attempt to lift the dagger from her hands.
Sure, give me a strength check.
I moved back.
You are unable to move that dagger.
I didn't think I'd be able to, but
I'm going to try to move the cloth on this bed. Like,
Sure, give me a strength check. You are unable to move the cloth on the bed. You can't even, like, nothing. You can't even like, flick a corner of it.
I was trying to see if it was hard or soft. Like, if it was like, if I pushed on it.
It's bizarre, Adriel.
Yeah.
Because when you push on it, like the texture is soft, but it is completely unmoving, and when you push down on it, it is unyielding.
That's cool.
I want to peer into the
Um,
room and look at these two. What in the nine owls are you doing?
Well, we got an assassin or of some sort, and I was attempting to relieve her of her weapon and possibly ill intent, but I failed.
Well, she look
Um,
like a noble?
She does.
Yeah.
Hey, man, nobles can be assassins.
I
you
mean,
never know.
yeah, but
Look at that face. This desk up here, is that actually there, or is it just decor?
It is actually there.
I would like to go investigate those paper
Sure.
sheets on top if I can.
I'll squeeze in, if I may.
You may.
Ooh
Same
la
deal.
la.
You have to sort of like squeeze around the door.
Oh, I'm skinny. I'm a lot skinnier than Magnus. So.
Yes.
Ooh la la.
Um,
Hello there.
Magnus, when you take a look at the desk, give me an investigation, please.
I am going to guide myself on this one because I could use the help. Investigation. God, I'm so bad at this.
I'll help you to get. Oh.
Pretty good. It does well. You take a look. Once again, you can't move anything. You can't open any of the drawers. There are papers on the desk, and you try and you can't lift any of the papers. Can't even get a fingernail underneath. So you can't get them up, but you can read what is on top. And what is on top seems to be a plea. It is written in a beautiful script. And it is written, it's written in the Elvish language. Does anyone speak Elvish?
I do.
I do.
I do as well.
Oh, of course you do.
3 people.
I do not, so I would be like, I can't read this, but it looks nice.
I'll read it to you.
So Adriel, you translate the letter for Magnus, and basically it says it's basically a plea to be released from this prison. It says like I wish I did not do anything wrong. These allegations against me are false. I would never harm my husband. Please aid me. I need to be able to leave this place. That kind of deal.
Sounds like trouble in paradise.
Hmm.
Luna, come here. You recognize this lady?
I will step inside.
Sure.
Do I recognize her? Can I like make a history
She
check?
looks wealthy.
Or...
You can make a history check. Yeah.
Okay. Normal, just straight history roll.
Just a straight history roll. Yeah.
Okay. History.
Okay. Her particular face you do not recognize.
Okay.
However, based on her clothing, based on the room, you would guess she was probably the first wife or the head wife of whoever owned this tower.
Okay.
What, in the tower?
In this
Seems like
place.
it.
I want to look around. There's no windows or anything.
No windows.
No. Wait a minute. The stairs.
There are stairs. There's a beaded curtain here as well. I'm gonna actually remove this door. You can't go into this area. Delete. Or maybe I'll call it a window instead. You can't actually go into that area. You can see it seems to be like a dressing room.
We can't go in because the curtain is stiff.
Exactly. It's
Yeah,
a beaded
okay.
curtain.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can see through it.
Yeah, okay.
Does
But-
it go down to the floor?
It does.
All right. If you oil me up, I could maybe be
No,
able to
never
snake
again.
through it.
Never again.
Never again.
All right. Well, we've now poked around this woman's belongings after she screamed at us in our heads. So maybe we should try to talk to the disembodied voice.
I asked if anyone was here.
I should trapped it. Well, she's not replying to us.
I'm wondering if grabbing the minaret would enable us to interact with the dimension, like the time of this place.
It may
The-
very well, but I propose we wander around as much as we can before we restart
Okay.
time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm just gonna pause everything right here for a moment. Wait, I need you to join me in secrets, please.
Or
Oh, interesting.
Hmm. So far, I'm loving this place. It's a really cool
Yeah, it's very interesting.
concept. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wish I'd had a little bit more sleep yesterday because my brain
Yeah.
is mush. So every
Yeah,
puzzle we get
same.
up to, I'm like, oh my god, I don't know. Can I hit it with
I
a
kinda wish I
warhammer?
was,
Will that get us through?
I wish I was a little less emotionally frazzled, because maybe I could work out more.
How are the Rattos? I know you lost one a
They're in
little while
intros
back,
now.
but
Yeah, unfortunately, we lost another one this week. We're
Oh,
down to
sorry to hear
5
that.
now. Yeah, it's been a rough week, unfortunately, and we're now at the point where we're having to do intros to like the 2 groups, because there's only 2 in one of the groups and 3 in the other, and it's just not worth keeping them apart. So we're kind of having to bite the bullet and introduce them all and hope that they can actually get on.
yeah.
So that in itself is kind of nerve-inducing, because there's too many things that can go wrong when you introduce groups of rats, especially
Yeah,
with the
I
age gap
believe
that
it.
they are.
Have you considered collecting like I don't know tortoises instead?
We're not. This is like our last group of rats. We're not getting any more once we haven't got these ones. We're gonna get cats instead.
I mean,
Welcome
tortoises
back.
are great. They live forever.
Yeah, yeah, but they don't do a whole lot.
Are you kidding me? Have you watched a tortoise eat lettuce? It's like the greatest joy in life.
I actually have. My grandmother had a tortoise.
Or strawberries.
have-
They love
I
strawberries.
have fed.
Great.
I have fed vegetables to tortoises quite a bit.
Okay, we are back. Sorry, I'm just answering a quick question here. Okay, so it sounds like Lunara, you were gonna head down and try and grab the.
It was considered, but we're gonna wait and see what else we can find out from this place before I
Okay.
interact with it.
We're gonna snoop around.
Yeah,
Any
I think
other
I want
ideas,
to walk
people?
into the serving room a little bit more and see
Okay.
what's connected to there.
I'd say
Yeah,
we
let's
go
go that way.
down. I say we go down the stairs, away from
Oh,
here.
that'll probably
Okay.
happen, but I want to see what's in the other room first.
Cool.
Oh, look, more stairs.
I don't know if I would. Okay, yeah, never mind.
So Magnus, you are in the feast hall. There are a couple of curtained doors on either side of it. The curtains, thank goodness, are open in this one, so you are able to move through. You do see another set of stairs and kind of like an empty-ish room. And then there's another doorway that stands open over there.
I will check the left-hand side first, I think. We'll go through this curtained door if I can.
Sure.
Oh boy, there's a whole extra wing to this place.
Mm.
I'm following my nose trying to find the tobacco stores.
Mhm.
I will use my advantage to lift tobacco if I find it.
Ah,
Okay.
Renata, I wish to
I
speak
think
to
I
you
went the
for a
other way.
moment.
Yes.
I have a query.
Go on.
I look behind me real quick. I want to punch you in the throat.
Oh, I knew something. Out of character, I knew something was going on with him, and I couldn't justify him looking or doing a perception check on him.
I'm trying.
Because that's why I
Uh,
paused
is-
when we left the room. I was like, yeah, I want
Can
to.
I get a deception check to see whether or not like I have the wherewithal to like try and put up a shield?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, Wei, let's do a deception check.
Versus
I'm gonna
insight?
give you her sheet.
Okay.
Wei.
What?
Okay. Hang on, just bear with me a second here.
So combat-wise, I
has
would.
possessed him.
Combat-wise,
Yeah.
you'll be using your own.
Okay,
Okay.
so this is a
But
great
the
sheet
sa-
because this is tens all the way down.
Yay!
This is a
This
blank
is so
sheet.
bad.
Oh, never mind. I
Um,
see it.
Oh, do you see it now? Okay, yeah. Sometimes
Yeah.
the NPC ones take a while to load in.
There's
Boy.
no.
So it'll be charisma.
So her through her charisma.
Yeah.
So this no extra proficiency here, so it'll just be the raw.
Yeah.
So 9.
Oh. All right. So Lunara, you are able to figure out that there's something up with Wei. So you can absolutely use your reaction to cast shield. Wei, go
Yeah.
ahead and make your attack.
Oh boy.
Okay. Now
Hmm.
is this surprise round or oh wait no,
This
not
is a
surprise.
surprise round.
Not
yeah.
surprised because yeah.
But yeah, Lunar, you don't have the surprise condition, but it is a surprise round, but you can still react with your
Sure.
with your shield.
Would I assume she would make me go full blast?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
No.
Sorry about this. If this hits you.
That's okay. 17, 14. Yeah, I will shield that one. She just about reflexively casts shield as it comes towards her, and you hear her she would probably yell as she's like, "What the fuck?" as she kind of shields.
Okay. Do I still go or?
Yep.
Let
All right.
me get her AC.
I think at
Ooh,
24.
I definitely can't shield that one. Her AC is 19.
I'm very sorry about this.
Yeah.
Of all the
Constitution
people.
save.
Well, I rolled a 1 on the damage roll, so that's not too bad.
6 falls. Okay, so let's do the Constitution save.
14.
Oh, that's a 4.
Oh,
Yep,
God.
I
We're
failed that.
stunned.
So she is
Alright.
going down to 4.
Okay. Nick, I'm very, very sorry about
Ah,
this.
it's all right. You're not in control. I don't care.
Flurry of blows. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God.
All advantage, all hits.
Oh, yes. Yep.
8, 12, 9.
8, 12, and 9. So 8
29.
plus 12 plus 9. Okay. 29. So I'm taking all of those and then 25 off of my actual health.
Okay, and let's have everyone roll initiative, please.
This is bad.
I'm guessing
Well,
I
at least
didn't
my-
notice when it tried to possess me, right?
No.
Damn.
And Wei, your dexterity modifier is 1 for her.
Okay. I see that shit, yeah. I'll be using in terms of saving throws and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to change you to a 13. Just to, because it would be her stuff. So you've got her sheet to do. Oh no, would it be?
Wouldn't it be my physical
It would be
attributes?
yours because it was a
Yeah.
physical. Sorry, I should have changed that back 17.
Which possessed me.
I don't like
Okay.
this.
All right, Lunara. Oh, you're stunned.
Okay. So I still Quoth is going to scream his damn head off. Seeing this, obviously Quoth, Lunara can't do anything. I'm stunned, but yeah, Quoth is going to scream his head off.
Awesome. Okay.
And then probably fly at him and just do the help action as best he can, but that's about it.
Awesome. Okay. Way.
I no longer have the shield. I'm also no longer stunned at the start of your turn, I believe.
Start of my
End
next
of
turn.
next turn.
So you're no longer stunned.
Yes, I'm no longer stunned.
Yep.
Yeah, it's start of turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it started turn. Yeah. Okay.
So I will continue. Terminated T1000, T800,
Okay.
24.
Shield again, not successful. Sure, go on.
Yeah. It's going
Is
up
it-
again.
Is it at disadvantage since Quoth is giving a help action, or how does that work? Does it work the opposite
No.
way? No. Okay.
No,
would
it's
be-
advantage to attack him
Okay.
instead of not. It's not the
Got
other way
it.
around.
Yeah. Sorry, roll again. Damage rolls aren't too bad.
Constitution saving throw.
No,
Come
R2.
on. 15.
Saved.
Yeah. So that is 7 points of
Force.
damage. Yep, I have shield back up again.
Does a 20 hit?
That is just a hit. Yep.
Oh, no.
13.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Flurry of blows. Here comes 3 more.
Stop it.
2 and 3.
I don't like this.
3
Was it 8?
misses.
3 misses. Okay.
19 is my AC. Yeah, you just
Alright.
she just about manages to put the shield
Ugh.
in the place of your attacks. Just she's reeling, she is hurt, but she's just about managing to defend herself.
Ooh.
I'm really impressed with how she's withstanding this.
Yeah, this is scary.
Magnus would have been a sack of potatoes by now.
I would have been dead.
So you got
Oh,
one
what?
damage roll to make their way.
No.
No, none.
Oh, the 24
I'm
doesn't
just.
hit.
Yeah, if those two 18s hit, that would have been. I think that would have been lights out.
Yeah, I'm at 10 hit points,
Yeah.
Ooh.
so the shield made the difference.
I am now deciding what she would do in terms of self-preservation. Can't open the doors. Okay, since the cat's out of the bag already, Kirsty, how suicidal is this thing?
Here's the thing. She doesn't care if you die.
Okay. I
Because
know,
then
Sarah.
she's got her whole she's got her whole ghost form, right?
Yeah. So then, I'll stand right there. Continuing to attempt to kill one of my allies.
Oh boy. I'm
All right,
assuming.
Magnus, you've heard noises.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming we've heard Quoth going absolutely haywire, which is probably a bad sign.
Yes, and you've heard the sounds of combat. You don't necessarily know it's Wei that's doing the attacking, but you know that there's combat going on down there. You've come running to other people's defense on more than one occasion in the past.
I can't
See
imagine
if I-
how scary it might be on the other end of Way's hits. Being in a bubble.
I
Yeah,
mean, it's not great. That's for sure. I've
No,
been there.
it's not
before.
ideal.
Like Jack Nicholson.
Hmm.
Here's Johnny.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to. I know I can't open that door, so I'm not going to try. I'm going to move, and then I will take the dash action. Don't get me that far, which is not far enough, but I'm coming.
Oh no, yeah. Seeing him run, I will run as well. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself. And then follow. Wait, how do I can never do that. Oh, is it Q? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Q.
I think
You know
spacebar
what?
works as well now these days.
What I just discovered actually, you can click and hold your token, and then you just use right click to set down
Oh.
waypoints, and you click right click, and then you just let go.
5 25 30 since I can't dash because I casted Mage Armor, right? Yeah. All right, so that's as far as I can get to. I'll end my turn.
Okay.
Okay, Lunara is going to use her gift of the Raven Queen to just bamf the fuck out of there. She is going 30 feet this way. And then so let's Raven Queen's Blessing. She now has resistance to all damage until her next turn.
Nice.
Where's the ghost icon? Where's my ghost icon? I had a ghost icon and I can't find it. That one will do. I know it says possessed, which is kind of ironic, but and then let me just read the text for that very quickly. Bonus action, I can magically teleport, so that is not a spell. Good to know. She is going to grab into her bag. Lunara, although kind of terrified, has a plan for the situation. And she has a scroll of Hold Monster in her purse. And use the action to cast that targeting way.
Cool.
Does it count? Since I'm not,
It
I'm
just
not
says
a
creature.
monster. Oh,
It
does-
just says
Yeah, so
creature. Yep, it's
weirdly,
hold person minus the restrictions.
Hold person is very specific on who it works on, and hold monster will work on anything.
Yep.
Okay.
So you need to make a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration.
What's the DC?
It will be 18. I think.
18.
Assume it uses my spell save. That be correct, Kirsty?
Scrolls sometimes have their own, don't they?
Yeah, I thought you will use yours just for the sake of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
God.
if I had a +1 in that,
Oh, thank God.
If you had a +1 in that, I would make you re-roll it.
Oh, nice.
and if I had another, and I'm like,
Dagger of vengeance.
Oh my
and
God.
there's a chance I roll another one.
All right.
So yeah, so you are paralyzed.
Okay.
Can I put the? I can't exactly put the spell description in the thing, but I think he gets a save.
I could do it. 'Cause
At
I
the
have
end
it.
of each of their turns, they make another wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Nice, thank you, Drew. Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
she kind of, yeah, Quoth is in front. She kind of looks at the others like he literally fucking tried to kill me. What the fuck? That is my turn.
Has he touched any cursed blades lately?
Not that I saw.
Okay. Nope.
Ooh.
Still paralyzed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, Magnus.
Where is he, Lunara? Can you point?
Through this way. You probably would have seen her like shimmering form go through that way. He's in the room to the right there. You would have seen her kind of go through that way. You would have seen her casting in that direction. You can also probably hear Quoth still losing his fucking mind in that direction.
I'm gonna block the door. Sorry. I don't know if Magnus would make the connection that it's a ghost, although he has been possessed before. So, can I make a roll to see if he recognized?
I'm going to
What would
leave
you
this
like
at
me-
your discretion, what you think your character would reasonably know. I trust your roleplay abilities enough to know that you will sort of do what makes the most sense for your character. So if you want to do a roll, you can. And
I
I'll
will
leave
make
a
an
whatever.
insight roll. Does that sound fair?
Insight sounds reasonable, yeah.
But I mean, oh yeah, we didn't see anything yet.
Well, it's the thing. Like, I know
Yeah.
we've been told that he is, attacked Lunara, and I'm just trying
Yeah.
to decipher why.
It's super out of character.
Yeah, we
Do I
usually
get
don't run
any
into
spiritual? Like, do I see ectoplasm behind his eyes or something?
Sure, like I said, I'm gonna leave this up to you. You roleplay this the way that you think is reasonable. I think it's reasonable at this that you would recognize that he was possessed by something. If you want to say you recognize the ectoplasm behind his eyes, cool.
Okay, that's what I'm going with, and I will use my action to turn undead.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just I produce my shield and I brandish it in his face and I say, "Be gone, demon!"
All right, Wei, do you want to make a wisdom save with her stats?
Do I count as undead now?
She does. So you use her wisdom save.
Okay. This is great.
So she's turned.
Or I am turned.
They
It'd
turn.
be interesting because
Yeah, because
N-
also
now it needs to-
paralyzed.
yeah, it needs to use its movement to try to flee.
Well, I'm
Unfortunately,
paralyzed. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Actually, you know what? I'm going
wondering
to
if
say
Way's paralyzed.
Yeah,
exactly. Body is
Yeah.
held, but she
Yep.
is not. So the ghost comes out
Hell yeah.
and is going to flee. Wei, you are no longer. You're still paralyzed, but you are no longer possessed.
Okay.
And she is going to move. She has to use her reaction, right?
Just checking. I
Spend
think it's on
turns
its
trying to move
turn.
away. Yeah, it must spend its turns.
Yeah,
Okay, so she's not out there yet then.
no.
'Kay.
But I think that's going to be my move. I can't move anymore, and I don't really want to go wailing on Way at the moment, so that's gonna end it for me.
Hey, Adriel.
Hey, I'll keep running. 5. Does anyone say anything to me? As
Yeah,
I-
you'd have heard Lenara basically telling Magnus exactly like Way tried to fucking kill me. He is through that door,
yeah.
and
But-
you can see she is very much beaten up. She's
But-
got a bloody nose.
but-
She's
Did Magnus see the ghost come out of him?
not yet.
I haven't
That's
seen the
not
ghost come
happened
out yet,
Oh.
but I do know it's turned.
Oh, okay. On
Yeah.
its turn. Okay.
That'll
So
happen on its turn. It will go. Yeah.
My turn, essentially.
I mean, let me do an insight. Okay, yeah, she's telling me I would take a little ready action and just do like a lightning spark if I see him do anything out of character or harmful.
Sebastian, you can shoot me if you want, man. Hey, just release all your pent-up aggression from Thursday.
If you do that, I believe turn undead fails. If it's
Yes.
just-
Well, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
more confused because I come over. She's saying he's attacking, so I feel like I wouldn't just attack you.
I think
So-
Lunara would say like, I've got him held at the moment. Just hold on. I've got him paralyzed.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Magnus has done something. Hold tight.
He wouldn't have just
Magnus
attacked you
is
anyway,
chanting over him.
but he will hold lightning spark and see if you do something bad, he'll shock you with it. That's my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Lunara.
Lunara is we're holding concentration on that. Let me just put that on my sheet just to make sure I'm aware. She kind of she will kind of turn and be holding Eldritch Blast for if something happens. Being ready. That is me.
Okay. Wei, it is between you and her. So she has to leave you. So she comes out of your body and you guys just all see just like this ghostly form just kind of like separate from Wei.
Like
do-
osmosis. I mean, mitosis.
Yeah, like mitosis.
Could that potentially trigger my lightning spark or?
It absolutely could if you want it to. You can choose whether or not you let that go.
Yeah, at the ghost.
It will remove the turn undead.
Oh, that's right. He said that. Never mind.
Yeah.
I
I
won't
mean,
do
it's
that.
up to you. I have no issue now. The ghost is out. If you want to wail on it, that's fine. I just didn't want us wailing on Way.
Okay, I feel like I would have shot at it then. Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
As soon as the depending on how you want to order this, as soon as the ghost is out,
Nice.
I will drop hold monster on Way. Seeing now that it's not him that was the threat, like this might be risky, but it seems like the logical thing to do. So I don't know if Way would still get his turn now.
We're gonna have Wei roll initiative.
Okay,
Again?
and she'll go on
but
17.
you're gonna rate. roll your initiative again. Oh, but then you're in there.
No,
I'm gonna
roll
put
her
her in.
initiative, and then put her at 17, and then let Wei
Yeah.
re-roll his.
Okay, no problem.
Alright.
So you adjust that real quick. Okay, this is my new one.
Mhm.
50.
Okay,
So I
so
still
you
go
will
anyway.
Yeah,
So you'll go after her?
Ah, perfect.
But
Works out conveniently.
So my-
Okay, so
lightning spark was a
Mr.
critical hit.
Turpin- Lightning Spark was a critical hit. Awesome. Sorry, I missed that. Go ahead and roll up your damage.
Ooh, 14.
That's actually pretty. She doesn't have a ton of. The possession is the big thing on these guys, right? Is that
yeah.
triggering anyone else's? Yeah, Lenar, that's gonna
Yeah.
miss. Second one's gonna hit. Actually, I'm sorry, both of those hit.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's a one.
Can you hit
Yeah,
on a
it's a
one?
critical
Yeah,
hit.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, you generally can't. So, okay, yeah, there's
Yeah.
6 points of force damage. That's fine.
Okay. And she is
even
not
hit with a on a one.
possessed anymore. She is going to use Horrifying Visage as her action. I need everyone to please make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw. Don't fail it significantly.
Do you see wisdom saving?
Dude, it's funny.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
I rolled a significant.
Oh no.
Sorry. Oh no.
Yes.
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 Wait. Oh no, I can't use my thing, can I?
I mean, can I roll?
Yeah.
Can I use inspiration? Well, my wisdom's pretty shit.
I will.
I
let
didn't
you
declare.
use
I didn't
it for
declare
your-
it though.
I'll let you use it if you want to reroll.
All right, thank you.
Wait, use your what?
I have,
Use
I have an
your
inspiration.
Oh, I don't have it.
Hey, there we go.
That's more like it.
Fine.
I'm glad you rolled that now, not
30 years.
against my stuff.
Adriel, do you have anything, or are you aging 30 years?
Well, he's a god. He's immortal, anyways.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
I mean, I only have the thing that gives me I can reroll ability checks, and this is an ability check.
Save.
Okay. I don't know if I don't think I have anything.
Okay, do you want to
Gonna be
describe what it
awesome.
looks like when you age 30 years instantly?
No, I don't want to.
How old are you currently?
Do I have it on my character sheet?
Aren't you pretty young? Like you say, you're like mid-20s or
Like
something.
Yeah, I was
20s
in
or
my
something, weren't you?
20s, yeah. And I
You're
am
only like what, 50 something now?
Hey, you're 50. Hey.
and I am a
From the Ismar.
yeah,
Aasimar.
Aasimar. So I mean, I guess you would see a little bit age, but not. I don't think it would be too much because I feel like Aasimar stay good looking for like a long time.
Yeah.
Up to
And so, like-
160 years. You're fine.
He's got like
Yeah.
the gray flecking. In
Yeah,
the hair
maybe
now.
a little gray hair came through.
at the temples. That really classy look.
The Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, he's probably got a weird
like
penchant for like
like Storm.
suit
He gets
jackets,
the
tweed
white
jackets.
the white
Oh,
line
the
through
one
his
with
hair.
White
Streak?
streak, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Perfect.
like Storm. with
Yeah,
the
Oh,
white
awesome.
streak.
got a penchant for tweed jackets with elbow patches.
Well, that's
Okay.
crazy.
And you are also frightened, Adriel, so you will be frightened of her. Frightened, there we go. And she is going to get the hell out. Wei, do you want to take an opportunity attack?
You are no longer paralyzed.
Well, the question is whether or not I would come. Wait. You said I was there mentally, right? But I was like in the passenger seat instead.
Correct.
All right, I'm turning around. You wanker.
Get him, Wei.
I'll get the 1, unfortunately. So,
Hmm.
oh, that's a 1.
That
said
is
11
Someone
hits,
I
right?
think.
Yeah,
10 force.
nice.
And you stun lock
Um,
her before she runs away.
Oh yeah, I
She
can
sh-
do that.
Oh,
forgot. Once per turn. That would mean on my turn, no?
This isn't. It's the same. I think it's the same thing as a sneak attack. This isn't your
Yeah.
turn. This is a different
This isn't-
turn to the turn when you did it.
Yeah.
All right, okay. So roll that roll that. You're stunned.
She's stunned.
Yeah.
Awesome. So she tries to move, and you just hit her.
Where you think you're going, beautiful?
And I think that brings us to Way's turn. All right, Way. Beat her up with advantage.
She's no longer
Gladly.
stunned now, I think, because it's the start of your next turn.
Yeah, kind of
No
kind of
longer.
sucky that you
Sure.
stun locked her
Yeah.
for.
Well, she can't move it now, so
Yeah.
she's there.
It's
11 still hits.
unlimited,
'Cause
but they both still hit, yeah.
10, 18. And would you believe it? I am out of focus points. But
That,
that'll
well,
hit.
so
you
you
used
used
a
them all
few
on
on
me.
Lunara.
Use them all
No.
on me. Cheers, bud. Cheers.
I
appreciate it.
used 5 on the Orno, the Elder Zorn thingy. Well,
Okay.
6.
How do you kill her?
I threw my force powers. No, I grab her skull and I smash it against the wall, corner of the wall.
Awesome. And when you do, she just like dissipates into ectoplasm and smoke and vanishes. Nicely done.
Magnus will turn to Way and say, "I know it wasn't your fault, but I would still apologize to Lunara."
Yeah, would you relax? I was getting to it. You don't have to be all so preemptive.
Lunara just like collapses onto one of the cushions and just like fuck.
Yeah, sorry about that, Luna. I would,
Lunara, you collapse onto the cushion, but it's hard. It doesn't conform
Fuck
to
this
your
place.
butt.
Yeah, this place is the fucking worst.
I wasn't the one piloting.
Yeah, I figured. Holy crap, that was.
Took a backseat to
Holy
my own
crap.
body.
Yeah, it's not fun. I've been there. Remember that time you had to kick the shit out of me to get the ghost out of me?
Well, this would be
Actually,
the
I've been in
second
both
time.
of your positions now. I've been possessed,
Yes,
and
huh?
I had the shit kicked out of me by Way.
I'm just
yeah,
like
it's not fun.
I'm just standing there like a little confused for a second. Like I'm a little. I feel like it would have affected me a little bit. Like I would have felt it. Like something happened to me.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I suppose now that we're like taking stock, Magnus will kind of catch a glimpse of Adriel and be like, "Oh, that's a bold look,
Yeah, I mean,
powerful."
Silver Fox look here is quite popular.
And I look at you with confusion. I feel a little strange.
How are your knees feeling?
I feel just a little off for a second.
That does happen to the aged.
I don't know what you're referring to, so I just kind of give you a look. A lot of the things you say, I kind of just ignore.
Magnus is gonna have fun with you not knowing that you're old for a bit. Right. I mean, I know Lunara looks like death's door.
Yeah,
Way,
that
how are
kinda
you
hurt.
feeling at the moment? Way.
Are you talking? Oh, sorry. Let's see. On a scale, if I had to judge on a scale of 73, I'm at a 58.
Okay, so maybe I'll
What-
burn an aura of vitality for everybody real quick.
I still have temporary hit points.
So next time we have a rest, Way. Well, once I've had a rest, I would like to do a little bit of sparring with you, just kind of trying to practice putting my shields up at a little bit better time, because holy fuck, I only just stopped you there. Only fucking just.
Yeah.
And that was closer than I wanted to be.
Do you guys take a short rest here?
Please.
I
Do we
feel
want
like
a
this
short
is a
rest,
good
or
idea, yeah.
I mean, I was just gonna
Um,
burn the aura of vitality
yeah.
to get
I
everybody
mean, yeah,
pumped
that's
back up.
a minute would be reasonable.
Well, I would enjoy short rest because I want to refresh my points.
So, I'm just. Does anyone tell me that I aged?
Oh no,
So
Magnus
'Cause-
does not, and he like side eyes anybody who is about to.
I have 16. I have 16 insight, which, well, actually no. My perception is a 12. Is that noticeable enough?
Yeah, it's like Rogue or not Rogue's. What's her name? Storm's
Storm.
white streak down her hair.
It's Rogue. It's Rogue with the
It's
white
a
streak.
rogue because
Rogue.
Storm has just full
Oh,
white hair.
Yeah.
That's right. Ooh, maybe my hair altered. No, could have turned white, like all of it. That could be kind of cool.
And really
Oliver.
noticeable.
Going on with your hair now.
I love what you've done with your hair, Adri. That's what resting.
And yeah, and I would look at it and like grab it, look at it. Oh,
Was that like a fashion statement or something?
I think that ghost did more to me than I realized.
Yeah, your poor hair.
Is there anything?
Lunara says like mopping her bloody nose.
I look at Magnus and I say, "Is there anything you can do?"
I mean, we can get some red dye and kind of dye your hair red.
I was thinking,
mean, I'm
don't you have
reading
like
you can
cleric
use some of that.
spells? That's what I was wondering.
I mean, yeah, but what kind of cleric do you think I am? I'm not that strong. I'm just here to keep you guys alive, which you've just made a lot harder because now you're a lot older. Stiff breeze might knock you over.
I should be fine, I suppose.
No, he's a god. He's immortal. He's fine.
I don't plan on being here forever.
I am going to give 5 of these healings to Lunara quickly.
Okay.
That'll leave 5, and I will divvy them up as we go.
Okay.
2d6.
So 10d6.
Yeah.
So 31 gets me to 41 out of 55.
Okay, I will give you 2 more, which is 46. Another 19.
Gives me an extra 19. That tops me up fully.
Okay, and then a 3 for Way, which is what, 66?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now I will say we can short rest. I don't know how it's going to work in this weird time loop. Is it going to work at all? Is it a better use of it because technically time's not moving?
Well, yeah, time is frozen here, right? So,
but is it frozen everywhere? Are we like the anomaly, or is this place?
Well, there was just a ghost moving around.
True.
It wasn't affected by the time.
Because I want to reiterate that we are on still a bit of a time crunch. We're trying to get this weapon and save everybody. So the more breaks we take,
you are correct.
The more people die.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
I'll just let you know I'm not. All the fancy stuff I do will be.
What, wailing on somebody 67 times?
Well, yeah. It's just, yeah. I'm a bit diminished at the moment. Expect that.
I'm not saying no. I'm just being devil's advocate.
Let's explore a bit longer. See if we can find some resolution here. If we find somewhere else, then we'll take a short rest before carrying on.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys decide to continue on your way, but I think we're going to have to do that next session.
Awesome.
Good.
As we are at our time. Good game today, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done. Everyone, please take inspiration. There was some great roleplay today. There was some really nice sticking to characters and making the hard choices.
Yeah, that was rough.
It's nice not being the one getting possessed for once. Although you tried.
I think we have all of us.
Out Lana's throat.
Haven't we all been possessed by now? I think.
Lunara, not yet.
Oh, Lunara,
not
not
Lunara.
yet. Okay.
Lunara's the smart one who doesn't mess around with ghosts.
I didn't mess around with ghosts. I did not consent. I just looked inside the dressing room. I looked through the beads because there was papers there, and I was like, "Oh, what's that? What does it say?" Even though I realize, even though I've known that I can't read Ancient Sign of Dicey.
It was in Elvish.
Kirsty,
Oh, okay, never mind. I could read it.
great job with the doing the time and space like area
Yeah, that was
where
awesome.
everything was like
Yeah.
bending. Yeah, that was really cool.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, it's such a neat component in this story. Like,
Yeah.
I will say one thing about these old modules, they have some really like they're very free with the mechanics and they just do some really cool stuff with them.
Yeah.
Like it's really fun to DM because there's just like all this like weird shit that happens.
Yeah, it was
I really like some of the older stuff because they don't have to explain why things work the way they do. And
Yeah.
it doesn't
Yeah, right? It
work
just does.
as well when you're playing with the new system because you have things like detect magic. It's like, well, what kind of magic is that? I couldn't tell you. It's magic. It's
Yeah.
it just happens because.
just say it's raw magic.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
exactly, right? Oh, it's
Wild
woven
magic.
into the fabric of the universe here.
That was
But,
really fun.
Yeah, it was really fun, thank you.
I'm glad. I'm sad. One of the things that can happen when you guys are walking, so I rolled like random encounters basically for as you guys were walking through that area. And one of the things that can happen is like a spell just goes off.
Oh, fun.
Like from us or just in the room?
No, just a random
Ah.
spell,
That's funny.
which
Oh
is
boy.
kind of neat. Yeah, there's some really I don't know. There's some really fun stuff.
Chain lightning. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Surprise.
okay.
I was thinking like Long Strider would have been like, oh, sweet, I can move a little faster now.
So
Well,
if,
and that's the
Yeah.
thing. It could be beneficial too, right? Like it doesn't necessarily have
Yeah.
to be like a bad one.
so if the wish spell was cast, would all of our current thoughts come true?
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
I know the only thought that's going to be on Adriel's mind for a while is like, why do my knees hurt? It's a weird kink in my
I'm
back
still young.
at heart.
Yeah, Asmode's go up to about 160. He's fine.
Yeah.
He's not even middle aged yet.
I was really excited to see what Wei would look like 30 years older.
He's
With
about the
full like
he-
knee length Fu Manchu going on.
No, he's about the same age as Adriel. Maybe a little bit older. So he'd be in his 50s as well. He just look
Man,
he would
You're
look very
telling me that
dashing.
Magnus is the oldest one in the group then?
Yeah, I think he is.
Lunara is how much did I put Lunara? Lunara's 105. I don't know how that works out in human years. She's like,
Are you an elf? That's pretty
yes.
young for an elf.
yeah,
Well,
she's a
105 to 105, so
Yes, but I just mean as far as
longest,
elf life,
oldest
that's pretty short.
chronologically, but yeah, oldest chronologically, but by elf years, like early 20s, I guess, in elf.
Yeah, Magnus is 34.
Hmm.
If he'd been hit by that, you guys would need to like get crutches or something for him, a cane.
Yeah.
you'd only be
Warhammer
you'd
in for a
al-
cane.
Bro, you'd only be like 66. You'd only be like 64.
I mean,
We're like,
I have
that's
my
retirement
cleric in my
age.
other game. My cleric in my other game is in his 60s, so like I don't want him to get hit by that.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. Everyone have a great
Yeah.
All right,
weekend.
take care.
Walk
Bye.
the
Thank
dogs.
you.
Have you,
Session.
see you guys next week.
Next week,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
all good
all right.
next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks
Should be.
again.
All right,
All
see ya.
Bye,
Okay.
everyone.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.
And everyone who's watching, thank you for joining us and join us next Saturday to see what happens as we continue on further. Bye now.